Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome to the show. It's me, Pat. As you can see, I went to the barber and had them cut up and clean up my depression beard. So I am no longer mentally ill. That's great. Paige got her Stanley Cup today. She is no longer mentally ill. We are doing great. Usually we'd shoot the shit for quite a while, but today is a special day. We have two guests on the show because Space Marine is the game that every single person I know on social media wants to play. So today we're going to be joined by Mandalore from Mandalore Gaming. You probably know his videos because they're good. He just put out a weird horse video that I don't understand. You should check it out. It's about, I don't know what the fuck it's about. It's weird. We also have Punk Duck joining us today, who I don't know as well. But Mando says he's cool, and I've been talking with him about MGS2 for like a couple hours, so he seems cool. So I'm going to just go ahead and load up that Discord call so that we can actually see if this shit works. And so you guys we can skip the part where skip to the part where I just start screaming at Discord's audio settings and getting really mad, getting really pissed off. All right, so I'm gonna call now. God, please hope this works. Please, Lord. Hello.
We're in. Hello, hello.
Hey, man, what's up?
Nothing much.
All right, let's see. Could you guys give me a quick sound test so that people can tell me that the sound is too low?
Yeah, how awful does that sound?
I mean, you sound good to me, Mando. What about you, Duck?
Perfect.
I'm on 70% gain.
Okay, so
but-
no, you guys don't mess with anything. I'm gonna mess with it. Let's see. I'm gonna turn Mando up because he's a quiet boy.
Wait a second. Let me test something. It might be on my end. I might need to restart my PC quick.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I turned you up. You probably sound better now.
I've been using I think it's either Google Meet or Slack. Something has been like auto ducking out my audio.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only doing it sometimes. But it's like once it does it, it stays there for fucking ever.
Mando sounds good now. Yeah. So when you said Google
All
Meet, I actually thought you meant like the animal flesh.
I also thought you meant the Mortal Kombat Armageddon character, yeah.
All right, now I gotta tweak you, Duck, or Ed. You said you preferred.
Yeah, please.
Well, welcome
Please,
to the
God.
show, guys. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, it's definitely doing it. I could fix this in like
All
2
right,
minutes.
you get out of here and come
What you
back.
could do is...
He's already gone, man.
He's already gone. I was going to suggest you could just quickly boot up CSGO. I don't know if it still does that, but when my friends used to play CSGO all the time, I'd know they would boot it up because halfway through a sentence, their gain would shoot to 100%. I don't know why I used to do that, but it was incredibly infuriating.
That sounds goddamn awful.
Yeah, it was just like halfway through a sentence, my friend Ahmad would just fucking just completely blowing out his audio. Like, okay, he got on CS. Hey, can you turn that down, man?
So like I have a different problem where like so I use these Bose headphones and they have like a microphone in them, but it's like it's like a Bluetooth microphone like for telephones. And if I'm talking to anyone on chat and I play a game, then the fucking audio comes through the Bluetooth microphone and it sounds like the worst shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Because it can't
God.
it can't run both like headsets simultaneously. So it switches entirely over to a telephone headset.
Oh, God. It reminds me of like when you plug in any like Sony controller and it goes, this is a microphone, yes?
So
You
it doesn't
want this
do
to
that
be-"
anymore.
Does it not?
No, like I plug maybe it's because I do it all wirelessly now. Because like it says like you obviously want guess is like 50% quieter. Okay, you know what? Hold on a second. Is it that I'm too loud? Or is it
I can also turn up my gain. I'm currently at
No.
70.
It's all on my end. Give me some more juice. Give me some juice.
Give you juice. Okay, I'm at the normal distance. This is the tone I usually talk at.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I be speaking.
Okay, I fixed it.
Okay, sweet.
So
Yeah,
what
see
I do is I
somebody
use like a fucking limiter on all my audio sources so it doesn't blow out over me because I'm a loud baby.
Yeah.
But that doesn't work for people's fucking voices, turns out. All right,
Yeah, because like, isn't the limiter the thing that's like, it makes sure that your audio never blows past like a certain decibel limit?
Because like I don't know if you do like live streaming.
Very rarely. I think I streamed enough to get the sub badge, and then
yeah,
that was that.
So like the main problem I run into is like every single game has wildly different audio levels, like insanely different audio levels. So I'd run into a situation like particularly on like a PS5 game, and it'd be like, okay, here's what it needs to be for FF7 Rebirth, and I would play something else, and it would be like 5 times louder than FF7 Rebirth, and so the setting that I so carefully, meticulously planned would actually leave me totally inaudible, and people would be pulling their headphones off and going, Jesus fuck. So instead I set a compressor and a limiter to just be like, no, nothing over -6 dB, nothing ever.
Yeah, they work really well too. Like these are, I assume you use OBS.
Yeah, I just use OBS's built-in crap.
Yeah. The built-in filters are really fucking good. I never messed with them at all until I was like, why does my audio sound like shit? First of all, I found out that for years I had been streaming with mono audio. I'm a fucking moron.
What?
And then I found like all the different filters. Yeah, no, I know.
Wait, mono audio like in general, or mono audio for like
mono
your
audio
voice?
for everything, the game and my voice.
Okay, so
everything sounded like shit.
So
I might be a lot louder now.
You are definitely a lot louder right now. Welcome back to the show, Mando.
Wow, thank you.
So yeah, I prefer to output over mono for my voice, but not the game.
Yeah. That's the thing. I was outputting mono on everything, and everything was fucking just squishing.
Oh shit! Hey, thanks for the shit ton of gift subs, ID theft victim. I hope you get that sorted out.
Holy shit! What a day.
So ID theft victim's a guy in my chat forever, and he always gifts these sub bombs, but like rarely talks about those, and so it always looks like somebody stole his credit card.
Oh, that's sick.
It's a great gimmick.
Was Ed saying that he likes like recording in stereo? Because that's really fucked up.
No.
Yeah, he likes recording in stereo. Yeah.
I fucking hate you, man.
Actually, do you want to know a Space Marine 2 behind the scenes?
I would love to know a Space Marine 2 behind the scenes.
So doing some audio work for it, I don't know who did it, but I was told directly that they're like, oh yeah, the audio team, like, you're recording in mono, right? It's like, yeah. What do you mean? Said, yeah, we had someone else who had recorded in stereo, and they couldn't figure out what the fuck was happening for a while. And it took them a while to nail down why their audio sounded horrible. They're trying to place it like in the level, and it was like bouncing all over the place. Because when you're in that like level in the industry, it's like you're not used to like, what could this possibly be? Oh, someone sent their audio in stereo.
I think maybe now Mandalore is quiet. Really?
Oh no! Really?
No, you sound. To be fair, I will say, for me, I hear no difference.
Is it just because I loaded up Space Marine? They got quieter when I.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I have the wrong source. I have a source in OBS called Headphones plus Discord, which I use for Discord calls.
Shit.
But I switched to the game source because I'm loading up Space Marine, and it was just headphones. Hey, listen, this is hard. It's hard.
It is hard. Dude, I saw like a guy talk about like, oh yeah, I don't get why European Street Fighter pros like nobody's ever heard of them. Yeah, I don't know why they don't stream. And I'm just over here like, bro, maybe we fucking don't want to stream. Maybe Europeans don't like streaming because like it's one thing. I don't think it's the same to be like playing for 5 hours and playing for 5 hours while streaming, because it's like I find streaming so exhausting, man. Just having to be like constantly on and entertain a bunch of people. Like I'm not relaxing at that point. I'm just like,
oh man, I'm so far onto the other edge of that spectrum. So like I used to have crippling, like debilitating social anxiety disorder. But now once I got used to streaming, I'm like, I need to relax. I'm going to go sit in front of the camera.
Oh, that's insane.
Well, also,
that's an insane thing to hear.
Wait a second. Because when I'm sitting here and I'm playing Space Marine, I'm guilt-free because I'm doing a stream, whereas otherwise I should probably be taking care of my infant.
Oh, right.
Right? My
Oh, shit.
But yeah, so like it used to be so bad, like when I patch 3.0 was live. Oh, that's great. When I did my first like solo video that I edited, I did the fucking mistake of I plugged my headphones into the PS4 controller slot and recorded a whole video and then got like no game audio at all and just
Jesus.
said fuck it, and I put it up and I'm like sweating and like trying not to throw up. It's awful. All right, so I'm in Space Marine. I just realized that none of us have I don't have either of you guys on stream. On Steam.
You had a lobby, right? Just put a lobby.
I'll just give you the lobby code and then I can add you.
Lobby code works.
Yeah, that'll do it. But none of you fucks can look at the lobby code. So we're in the different. Okay.
I had a similar problem, Pat, where I had the horrible curse of having to record footage on a PS3 because me and a friend were making a video on the MotorStorm series.
Bro.
Right. I heard about this.
So
yeah, and I had to fucking record a ton of it. Thank you. I had to record a ton of it because the PS3 like HDMI splitter that I was using, you needed to do some crazy voodoo magic to get audio. So I was just like, and for some reason it was such a specific bug where the audio for the PS3 homepage would work. So I would look at my OBS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us
That
more.
was good. That was a great story.
And would you believe your audio fucked up? Telling a story about your audio fucking
Yeah,
up?
it totally did, bro.
I might blow my head off. Are you serious?
Well, the other thing you mentioned,
You list like the entire like end of that story was gone.
So Ed, I have to say I'm like really disappointed because right before we started the stream, you mentioned that you were in Europe, and I said I'm sorry. And I was like workshopping like a huge amount of shit to talk about Europeans talk funny, huh? Can you believe it? And then like you have like a highly Americanized voice or are from the States yourself.
No, not at all. I'm Portuguese.
You're Portuguese.
Yeah.
You don't seem like you have a very strong Portuguese accent, or maybe I'm just not familiar.
Ed is short for Eduardo or Eduard if you're pronouncing it.
Oh, there
like,
it is.
in
There
a
it
way.
is. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's mainly gone. Like we were in Chicago, like we'd be talking, and all of a sudden you go like, oh, what's the word for like, fuck, what is that word? Fuck. Like you'd be like, oh, he's European. Like you cannot tell at all.
Yeah, people just look at me and go, oh, that's so cute. That's not his first language.
Hold on a second. I need to blow somebody the fuck up. Okay, so Riggs the Roadie in my chat, who's been in my stream for years talking up Brutal Legend, which sucks, by the way, goes, he's technically American. The continent counts. He said Portugal, not Puerto Rico, you fucking idiot.
Do you think he meant Brazil? Do you think he meant Brazil? Like the speaking Portuguese in Brazil?
Yeah, I
that
think
might have been one as well.
Oh my! You were just thinking Brazil, bro. Brazil. They call it Brazilian Portuguese because there's a Portuguese that's just.
Where are you getting Puerto Rico from?
Just Puerto Rico isn't on the continent. I thought it was part of America.
Oh my god!
I will say it's called Brazilian Portuguese, but let's not talk about as to why they speak Portuguese. Let's move past that.
Let's just move past that to.
I would love that.
Let's move past that to the completely non-traumatic
I should join the room.
Space Marines. You guys should probably join this game so I can get off the big-headed Pat.
The first time I tried booting up the game, none of my peripherals were being picked up. So I'm trying again.
It fucking absolutely crashed the instant Mando joined.
Oh,
that's
absolutely 100%.
So yeah, I'm glad chat knows that Puerto Rico is an island. And it's a U.S. territory, not a state. They have a vote every year, and they've gotten a bit closer every time.
Okay, so yeah, no, the reason your peripherals die is because you need to disable Steam input for some reason.
I have it disabled. Yeah, the DualSense doesn't get picked up unless it's disabled. But like, this is the first time this bug has happened. I'm rebooting.
I'm gonna try inviting y'all again because that crashed. That'd be really funny if like my internet setup just doesn't allow for playing with people right now in co-op. That'd be super good.
Did you do something fucked up to it?
I didn't do anything fucked up to it.
I'm changing my DNS to play Space Marine 2.
Oh Christ! Don't say that.
Why would you fucking do that?
Evil on me.
It is like a game I haven't played in a while where just turning it on feels like I'm not sure if it's turning on for a good 40 seconds, and then like the screen pops up.
I don't understand why it crashes out every time you turn it off. Like, it hangs for a full minute every single time you turn this game off.
Thank you for playing Wing Commander.
It's a lot of Terminids.
Did you say Terminids?
You did say Terminids.
Is that? Uh-oh.
That's
That's not
Helldivers.
that's not fucking right, Ed.
Hey guys, I'm back. What's going on?
God, I wish this was sponsored. I wish you said Terminids in front of Games Workshop.
Wait, which one is the real? Which one is
They're called Termagants.
I would never do a sponsored stream with you two, like with like GW's like brand integration like shit. There's no way.
Dude, one of the funniest ones I ever had. Do you guys know I mean, he's European. Do you guys know a European YouTuber called Kwebbelkop?
No, I don't know anything about Europe.
Oh wait, that name I do know that name. That guy's crazy.
He's like massive. I got like poached into fucking doing a sponsored video with him, but it was a sponsored video about Dirty Bomb.
Okay.
Do you guys remember Dirty Bomb?
Very briefly.
It's
like Kmart's Monday Night
Here
Combat.
you go. Here's the new invite code, gentlemen. People saying we
sweet.
can do private lobbies now. I don't know how.
Yeah, it was kind of a Brink spinoff, but it was by the people that made Brink. Like pretty much the team that made Brink made a new game that was free to play, whatever.
Fucking Brink.
And I got poached into making a sponsored video for that. And I was like, okay, so what can't I do? And they went, you just can't talk shit about the game. That's it. And I went, all right, cool. So I basically spent the entire video talking shit about Brink instead. And being like, man, this is way better than Brink. Who the fuck made that pile of dog shit? And then by the end of it,
oh my god,
by the end of it, Kwebbelkop was like whispering in Dutch, like, he was so mad.
So I think that I think my all-time greatest fuck up, especially since we were talking about Outer Wilds earlier, was that I legitimately asked people at Obsidian, can y'all send me an Outer Wilds code, please?
Oh no! Even Outer Worlds, fucking right.
Tough.
Okay, Duck is joining. Let's see if it crashes. Mando's joining. Let's see if it crashes. Please, God, Lord, fucking please.
If not, we can reinstall Dirty Bomb.
I ain't playing that shit.
Is that game still online, or did they pull the plug on it?
It might be. It might still be online. I know Brink is also still online. It's free to play now.
What the fuck? When did they make Brink? Who bothered to make Brink free to play?
I don't know, but you will have to try my physical copy of Brink out of my cold dead hands.
All right, Mando
can't
made
wait
it
to capture
in. Hey.
command posts.
Oh, hey,
wow,
nice fist colors, man.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
I've unlocked very little, a whole 2.
That's cool, man. I'll switch over to something.
Oh no, we'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Duck's been playing.
Let me go ahead and we're doing operations.
Yeah, man, we're doing operations.
Okay, whatever you guys want to play, I'll play around it because I got like pretty much all the classes at around level 10.
You're crazy. I don't know. Let's say, hey, Mando, you got the lowest level guys. What do you want to play as, and then we'll work around you.
I don't give a shit. This is my highest boy.
God damn it! This is not helpful for shit. All right.
Is it?
You know what?
Dude, I've been busy.
I'll go change.
All right. What
This
do you
is
want
like
to go,
two
Pat?
girls
Dude,
showing
I
up
don't
to the
think
same party with
levels
the same
don't
dress.
matter. They don't matter that much for operations, surely.
Oh, they do. They totally do.
They very much do.
Absolutely do. It is a here. I'll go with Vanguard. There we go. I did it.
Okay, so Bulwark Vanguard. That means.
So this is like just an excuse to shoot the shit and play more Space Marine. So we can do whatever the fuck missions you want, or just roll through all 6 of them, or whatever the fuck.
It doesn't matter.
It also does not matter yet.
right.
I could go. Ooh, wait.
I'm just gonna set us up on mission 1. Wait, a mission's already been selected, but I didn't pick one.
That's crazy. It knew.
Reject the mission. I fucking fixed it. Alright, let's just do Inferno. Let's just start with Inferno and just see how that goes.
Let me one of these. Yeah. Alright.
I have
Good
never had such an easy time talking to other creators
Oh, don't dead name me, man.
other
You know,
other influencers.
Creators used to be the bad one, but now influencers is the really bad
Influencer's
one.
really bad, yeah.
Influencers extremely
when
bad.
I got my haircut today, and the barber, she's like, "So what do you do for a living?" And I'm like, social media stuff. You mean like you post ads? I'm like, yes, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, shout out to me staying in an Airbnb, and they definitely thought I made porn because they asked me like, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" And I try to dance around the YouTuber term, and then so I said like, "I make videos online for money," and they just went, "Oh."
So my darling wife, Peach Saliva, did not know what she was doing when she made that username, and for. What do you do? Oh, you know, I stream, and sometimes I stream with my husband. And they're just like, And she's like, no, video games. It's video games. And they're like,
Hey, if that's what you call them.
yeah.
This one's for the gamers.
Fuck, you can't say gay. I just think of that picture of Michael now.
Oh,
They
man, when
hear
I
this.
hear gamers, I just hear, like, gamers with, like, too much fucking lip. Too much, like, back of the throat, like, gamers.
Or
I
like,
think of that Batman Beyond clip of that fucking
Oh,
dude
he goes to the
floating
glass
into the
ceiling.
sky.
Right, yeah. Gamers.
So I'm an idiot because I watched Batman Beyond and somehow didn't realize that clip was an edit.
Really?
Oh, the glass ceiling one, yeah.
Yeah.
You thought someone burst the glass ceiling, so they were
So like I
impressed.
watched that whole fucking show and like somehow got to that and was like, oh man, I don't remember that. That's crazy. That's crazy that I don't remember that.
That's
I
crazy.
still
I did an
haven't seen
episode
it.
about gamers being a minority.
They're
they
the
added,
most
like,
persecuted minority.
this is true.
Oh yeah.
They recently
What's the-
added what's the called the OG animated series to European Netflix, and I also have never seen that. I absolutely should. Oh god.
Oh, the Batman animated series.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
great.
stellar. That's a fantastic TV program.
Batman Beyond did have that episode where it became really popular to be a furry in high school.
I remember
Like
that.
They were
Splicers.
shooting. Yeah, they're like shooting up like cat juice. Like, look, like I made my eyes cat eyes.
Man, I don't like what you just said.
No, Ed, this is
don't like
100% true.
I don't
This is
like-
100% true.
I do not like you talking about cat juice.
Do you remember
Batman
Scooby-Doo?
Beyond? Is Batman Beyond like fucking totally spies but awesome? Is this
No,
what you're
shut
telling
up.
me?
No, fuck off. It's like it's like Blade Runner Batman, kind of.
So Batman,
It's really
so they
hard to
made
describe.
Batman the animated series, right? And then in Batman the animated series is one of the most beloved TV shows from the animated blah 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 cartoon, right? And then what they did is they were like, well, we're gonna make one that's take place in the future. And the general sentiment was like, this is going to be dog shit because it's just popular thing, but in the future, like what chance does that have to be anything other than complete garbage?
People thought it would suck because it's how all legacy sequels are made now. where
People were
old
thinking we were going to
characters
get
old.
like,
Like remember this, right? Like
Remember
obviously the
Me?
iconic line, yeah.
Oh, I
but
thought meant Remember Me, the iconic French game.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
published by
I forgot that was
Capcom.
made by. I forgot that was made by Don't Nod.
Yeah, it was. It was like
Everyone
it was
remembers
a,
Remember
it was
Me.
a preview of their long-standing mediocre output.
Oh, no, you love Vampire.
Oh wait, shit. That game is kind of jank good, actually. Yeah.
Oh, I've never played it.
Oh, what the fuck are you even talking about? Just making shit up now.
I played a little bit of it and I got pissed early on and I stopped playing it. Because there's like this moral dilemma that's like, we have to run experimental surgery in the hospital. And they go, isn't that wrong? Like experimental surgery is like, that's not like, that's how you discover new techniques. Like,
No, it's how you make apes really cool.
Oh yeah, try to cure Alzheimer's. Now I made Ape Hitler. I remember that movie.
What? What? Wait, what?
That's literally Planet of the Apes.
Okay, see, I didn't know what you were
James
talking about there
Franco
for a
tries to cure
second.
Alzheimer's and it leads to Ape Caesar's Legion.
Is that true?
This is 100% real.
This is true. Yeah, he does try to cure Alzheimer's.
And he
then
makes Ape Caesar's Legion
Was it
accidentally.
worth
I mean,
absolutely
it gave us a kick-ass trilogy. I haven't seen the fourth one, but I've heard good things.
You know,
it's Ape New Vegas. I'm not kidding.
I feel
fucking
totally
not kidding you.
disconnected from pop culture quite often. Where like I'll be like, oh, that's a Planet of the Apes movie, and then how many of those are there? And someone will be like 4. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
When did that? I thought that movie was just coming out. I'm like, yeah, apparently it's been just coming out over and over for like 35 fucking years in a row.
I mean, I kept thinking the third movie had come out like 2 years ago, but it's a 2017 one.
What, the one with Woody Harrelson?
Yeah, where he's it's like Ape Heart of Darkness.
Yeah. Was that 2017?
It is very upsetting to hear you
oh,
constantly compare these to other movies, but with
No.
apes.
I mean, that is correct. But the Heart of Darkness one is absolutely correct.
You know it was made in 2016 because the apes start building a big wall, and they talk about how the wall is madness and why are we building the wall. That's how you know it was made in 2016.
Gotcha. That one was pretty good. I think the second one's my favorite.
Oh, the second one, War is fucking great. Not War. What's the second one? The names are
Rise.
fucking awful.
Rise. It's the Tomb
Rise is
Raider.
sick.
It's the Tomb Raider fucking problem.
The
like
names mean nothing.
Fucking what was the third
third
one? Third one was
War?
called Rise, wasn't it?
No, third one was War.
God, no! I'm talking about
But then
Tomb Raider.
there's Dawn and Rise, but like you rise at dawn, right? Sometimes, like you're supposed to. It's fucking stupid.
Rise of the
Oh, there's a
Fall
lot of
of the
fellas.
Planet of the Tomb Raider, says Garaka in the chat. You know what? Fine. Whoa! Oh,
No, it's a
it's a
lictor.
lick. It's a ligma. Yeah.
Ooh, that guy's calling reinforcements. I did not get him on time. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's
Did you
fine.
know they were gonna make like a 40K like adult animation like Spawn in the 90s?
That'd be awesome.
And they wanted
That sounds sick.
to have like Woody Allen play a lictor.
Yeah. Okay. Let Woody Allen play anything.
I think it'd be appropriate.
Wait, Woody Allen? I know you're fucking with me.
Wait, no. Wait. You meant Woody Harrelson. You obviously meant Woody Harrelson.
No, Woody Allen.
I know.
Yeah?
No, I'm fucking
What
tuning this
was
shit
one of
out,
the
man.
Space Marines gonna be his daughter?
No, you'd be like in the jungle in the trees. You'd hear like, it's like distant whispering.
Dude, I hate you. Made me think of a friend of mine who like lost the vote when me and a couple friends were going to the theater. I really wanted to watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Because that had just
Yeah.
come out. And he was like, why don't we watch the new Woody Allen movie, man?
Shut
It's
the
good."
fuck
No,
up.
There's always a new Woody Allen
Why don't we
movie.
just go see
Yeah,
Anthem to a
there's not
pedophile?
one.
Why don't we just
We're
go
all
do
like-
that?
Yeah.
And also, like, we're like a group of 15-year-olds. Why are we all gonna go watch a Woody Allen movie? Oh,
So,
man.
just to pull off that for a second, I haven't played this patch like since it came out. Man, the change to the parry shit is fucking night and day.
Oh yeah.
It seems a lot more consistent. I'm like, wow, I haven't played in a while, and I'm bouncing
Well, they
back.
made it so that if you parry the little dudes, you get armor back also,
Oh, that's why.
which is
okay.
a massive fucking increase in defensive capability.
But they also fixed the parry window, because before, like, the parry window for some reason was the entire animation of you failing the parry.
Yeah, that was too long.
They fixed it.
Yeah, it was a 30 frame parry animation,
which is crazy.
which is like, okay, I'm used to fucking Dirt Strike, right? I don't need 30. Give me 6. You know what? 20 is fine. 20 I can do. That's fine. Mando, you're not doing so hot. You okay, buddy?
I'm fighting a man with a whip. I can't remember
Just
these
block,
things.
just
It's some-
block,
it's-
dude.
I am. I'm getting him. Look, he's dead.
I helped.
Ooh, that is a thing that I've noticed with Bulwark. I think the parry with Bulwark is extremely buggy. Like, I feel like every time I try to do it, my character goes like, actually, you meant to block, and then I eat shit. because
somebody
it's
in the
on-
chat
Guess I'm
asks-
picking a next class.
What is the Lies of P parry window? So I don't know off the top of my head, but my guts say that the parry window in Lies of P was between 8 and 12 frames. Someone please look that up and tell me.
I just got done playing that game, but I would not be able to tell you. But it felt pretty good.
I
Yeah,
played
it felt
a
like
lot
around
of fighting
10.
games back in the day, back when I was a young man and I was good at fighting games.
And now we're old and bad at fighting games.
Well, I mean, I
or we
still
play
got to
fighting
master
games that are
rank,
bad.
but like,
Oh, nice.
I got
I got to Diamond, I think. last time I played.
Like being in like the top 5% of fighting game players just makes you feel even shittier. Because you're just playing against people who are really good. Like really good. Like Liza P was 8 frames. Knew it.
8 frames, damn.
All right.
I think my biggest like fighting game boast, Pat. Do you know a guy called That Blasted Salami?
I don't, but there's a million fighting game guys. There's a million.
Yeah. He's a fucking beast at everything. He makes like really good tutorials, especially for Tekken. They're like really informative and very much high production value. Bro, it's 3. You love the 3-frame rollback. Yeah, and I took a game off his Ryu, and that dude is a beast. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
happy.
always that good feeling.
I can die happy.
Man, they need to make it so I can see your contested health on your health bar. Because, like, we were all 3 of us in
why
there.
not have that?
And, like, I glory killed the dude. And I'm like, I don't know if I stole your health or not.
I don't think I
did see
sweat enough playing Space Marine to care about things like that, honestly.
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta go
buff to
manage your fake houses and fucking nerd simulator.
I did see that like, they had like a giant buff to medkits where if you pop a medkit, you also get all the white health back. That's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
it's weird that you didn't before.
Yeah, why do they not have that?
That
That's
doesn't
just
feel like
odd.
a buff. That feels like the way it should have fucking worked.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact bots weren't shooting gargoyles or zoanthropes is insane.
Dude, that fucking mission drove me insane.
People in this stream saw me start the game on hard, and you know what? I was doing fine. I was doing completely
Until
fine.
that mission, get them off the dishes.
And then I was like impossible. It was like a third of the whole stream was just that one part. And then it's like, oh, it's because it's fucking bugged. It's because they're like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to shoot the single most annoying enemy type in the entire game. I don't want to do it.
Zoanthropes are fucked up.
How are you not dead?
I don't know who you're talking to. You talking to these dudes? You
Oh
talking
no,
to
to the dudes. No, I was looking at. Oh wait, no, he is dead. Never mind. I was gonna say I was looking at a picture of Henry Kissinger and getting really upset, but I forgot he died.
I don't.
Staring at Henry
I
Kissinger.
barely know who that guy is, but it says a lot that like when he died, everyone was like, "Good."
Oh, dude, there's that amazing clip of Anthony Bourdain being like, "If you don't know who Henry Kissinger is, go to Cambodia once, and you'll wish harm upon him."
Oh shit! I got whipped.
God, I'm on the way.
Got it.
Oh,
Wait, I have this.
you have a gun, yeah?
Man, there's a lot of these dudes. And this parry window change is incredible!
Hey, you can get that. Good shit.
He's
Good
dead.
shit, boys.
Fencing weapons are still like by far the best. Like it's not.
Oh, easily, yeah,
It's not even
dude.
close.
The fencing combat knife on the sniper.
They're even
is,
better now with the change because of the armor regen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the quote from Bedhome. Anthony Bourdain said, "Once you've been to Cambodia, you'll never stop wanting to beat Henry Kissinger to death with your bare hands."
So Scribbin
so
Ray
more
in the
direct.
chat asks, "Yo, what they change about the parry?" So the parry on fencing weapons used to be 30 frames, which is the most insane parry window I've ever seen in any game in my entire life. So that's busted. That's too strong. So what they did was they changed the parry window on fencing weapons to be 20 frames active and 10 frames vulnerable, which is still crazy. That's still insanely wide. That is 3 times as long as a third strike parry, for those of you who've played it. But they made it so that when you parry the little dudes, you actually get a full pip of armor back. So you can actually just stand your ground and just take a whole fucking group and just not die.
Which is definitely something that I love doing. I also think that the reason the parry window is so big is because, like, I think in a fighting game, because you have one enemy to focus on, it would not make sense to have a parry window that fucking big, but when it's a horde shooter or like something adjacent to a horde shooter, because there's so many elements going on, they got to be a little bit more forgiving.
It's got to be nice and wide. Oh, that bugged out real bad. I have like no ammunition for my primary weapon.
That was the wrong button.
Eat these grenades, shitheads.
You said nice and wide, and all I could think about was that edit of a fat Spyro. And I'm fucking laughing.
That's terrible.
I'm just smiling.
I don't know what that image looks like, so I'm safe.
Oh no!
Next to Henry Kissinger.
It's just like a mod that makes Spyro fat, and somebody tweeted it like, "Oh, he's just a chunky little chungus."
Have you guys seen that that fucking jury Discord flare?
Yes,
that
I have.
Degenerate nightmare shit.
I have this running bit. Well, I call it a running bit. I call it also an excuse, where my entire bookmarks are just jury fan art. The moment that shit happens, I had 3 separate people on Twitter at me.
Funny joke, haha.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I know somebody who was like wearing. I personally know somebody who was like, yeah, I'm wearing fursuits for the bit. I'm going to fur cons for the bit.
Yeah, as a joke.
Yeah, sure, sweetheart.
You know the Discord thing is animated too, right? If you click on somebody's profile, if you click on somebody's profile, the foot slowly like slides up and then like waves at you.
Is this
no,
real?
No, I'm not talking about Paige. I'm actually talking. I'm not talking about my wife. I'm actually shockingly talking about a different person who's definitely not a furry.
Your wife
hey Casey, how you doing? Did we summon you? Oh, hey, the wife is here to yell at me. Hey! Hey, I love you!
When you said jury, I thought you said Juro at first, because I've been thinking of 13 Sentinels recently.
No, not fucking Juro! Get him out of my head!
Please tell me that you're playing 13 Sentinels.
I beat it like...
I made
oh, yeah!
I fucking
made me.
Yeah, I was playing it and I went, somebody's got to play this shit. I need to talk about this shit to someone.
I like briefly we spoke about 13 Sentinels for maybe like 5 lines on
I vaguely
Discord.
remember that. Yeah.
And I was like, you need to fucking make a fucking video about that shit.
Why don't they? Why doesn't Atlas just put it on PC and make money?
No, they're not gonna do that.
The video is like gonna be 3 minutes saying like, buy this. The first 2 hours feel like a trick, but keep playing.
So Wooly and I did like a quote unquote spoiler cast, and it was like, we can't say anything, just go buy it.
Yeah.
We can't say. I've never encountered a game that was more aggressively. I won't talk to you about it.
Oh yeah, like one sentence
as well as one of those.
Like one fucking sentence can undercut the game, which is like kind of sucks. But it's also for people who want to like do their deep analysis. It's like, okay, cool, but which play order?
Oh God!
Shut up.
It's true, but like the way, yeah. What's the
best order for protagonists to play the game in?
What's the best order?
So I literally did it sequentially. I play like character 1 until it stopped me, then I played character 2 until it stopped me, and then I would play the battles until the battle system stopped me, and then I would do it again.
I weirdly followed Ed's path. We had like very similar reveals. We went, oh fuck at. I think we diverged like 1 or 2 of them, but it was like pretty lined up.
I gotta get out.
It was incredibly similar. I basically like every time the game let me play as every time the game let me play as Shu, I play the Shu. Other than that, I was like, I'm gonna play this guy till it locks me.
I had a really
I like Natsuno. She's
I had
really
a
fucking
really
stupid.
fun
Natsuno as well, yeah.
Conversation with Laura Post after the game came out. So Laura Post voices I forget the character's name. Is it Yuki? Is it the Bancho chick?
Gangster girl.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, oh man, you must be. She's like, I'm so excited to play the game now that it's out. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, isn't a lot of it ruined? And she's like, I recorded my lines in sequence. I have no idea what is happening in that game.
Oh my god. It's just like Oblivion.
Yeah, no. They recorded their lines sequentially and only theirs.
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
So just like
I only played the Japanese. I don't know how that came across in English.
Yeah, I played in Japanese too.
The English is fantastic. I'm a voice actor hater when it's bad. I'm an asshole about it, and the 13 Sentinels dub is fantastic.
That's good.
I tried playing it in English initially, but like the repeating lines during the battle segments were driving me crazy, and I was like, I feel like these would drive me less crazy if I didn't know what they were saying.
Then you wouldn't hear like, oh, what the fuck does that shit heel say? The creepazoid.
Time to put on a show for
yeah,
Yuki-chan.
gotta do it for Yuki-chan.
Yeah.
You'd miss out on that dude.
Are you watching?
Miss out on that dude like beating it in his robot while he's fighting these dudes. Like, calm down.
Did you
bro.
see that attack?
I did.
That was awesome.
Mando, are you okay? You seem lost.
Oh yeah, I was wandering the arena looking for goodies.
Oh yeah, they do spawn the what do you call it, the armory data skulls?
Yeah,
right.
Skulls.
We should probably be looking for that. I really have to say, like, Space Marine has just completely encapsulated the like emotion of chat with the boys while shooting the bug game.
The children yearn for Gears of War.
Oh my dude. I remember I played it.
System, so it's better.
I was playing it. I'm like, this is just Gears of War with a different like
Different
setting
people.
and no cover. Like, it's the same vibe.
The problem with Space Marine 1 is they didn't make that campaign co-op, but they still had like 2 bots for a lot of it.
Yeah, the 2 bots, yeah.
Oh, there's
Like maybe they wanted to, but it got cut.
I mean, there's other
point.
problems in Space Marine 1. Like, fighting the chaos
yeah.
in that game is fucking terrible, but...
Oh, it goes on a while.
Armor boost here.
Yeah, woo.
I mean, I feel like they wanted to have Necrons in this one, or at least a boss, or
I
like
was-
at least a spider.
I was really mad at the end of Mission 5 when I did not fight the Necron.
Because they teased it too, like,
I
oh, this
was-
big spider skittered away. I'm like, oh, there's gonna be like,
I
oh,
was
let's fight a big spider.
extremely upset.
They also, like, on the roadmap, they say, like, new enemy,
It's
which I
oh
think that's
shit!
probably Necrons.
Oh,
right?
like enemy faction. Not, I always
Yeah,
thought like,
yeah.
oh, individual, like,
No, it's
a
gonna
bug.
be an individual enemy.
It's gonna be a
that'd
bug.
sad.
My expectation was a bug, like new. Or Tyranids again.
Yeah,
I've
keeping your
forgotten the
expectation
ones.
low is good.
It's gonna be like a Ligma or whatever they call them.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, on
that's
the
a
subject
something
of games that make you shoot the shit with the boys, that's how I feel with fucking Monster Hunter. Like,
That's exactly what that game is.
yeah.
You're just
oh my God,
you're just
Jesus.
stabbing the shit with the boys.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well I'm just
Brother,
getting
he
this
is
dump
beating
in
my
this,
ass.
this asshole real good. Oh, oh no! Oh, you guys are shit!
Oh, you got it.
Oh, there's the armory data. There we go. Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, it was inside his brain the whole time.
Just dodge, bro. I should probably look up what the Vanguard's like special ability is. I know they move faster, but like their default
Special
perk.
ability? Oh, right.
Everybody has a default perk, and
There's a data slate here, if anyone cares.
I think I
Should have
got
brought a
that.
power fist. Power sword isn't growing on me. That might be this patch.
dude, I love
think
the power sword.
I think the power sword for Bulwark is like the easy favorite. It's like, hey, I want to kill a named enemy, or I'm being swarmed.
You know about the pause combo, Mandy?
Yes, super good.
I do not.
So swing once and then wait for your guy to like put the sword in his back and then swing again.
No, dude, chill.
no.
Chill the fuck
Wait,
out.
wait. There you go.
I just started
Swing
clicking.
once and then wait like half a second. No,
Oh, the
wait.
little dash.
There.
Yeah, that.
Now hit it.
Oh, that. I was not aware of that one.
Yeah,
no.
that is a
Where shall I plant this flag?
That thing.
yeah.
What
so,
the fuck? Wow.
So you can't be knocked out of
the
that.
moveset.
That was a patch change. That is like a,
Oh, you just hold in that position.
yeah.
Jesus.
You gotta play Devil May Cry, man. You gotta get used to them pause combos. Start styling.
I didn't think this. I did not think Space Marine 2 would have those.
It totally does.
Every game needs pause combos and every game needs a style meter.
Yo, man.
I think the biggest game that I think would benefit from a style meter is Sekiro. Sekiro with a style meter would go fucking crazy.
I don't know, man, because like the optimal way to play that is to just parry everything.
Yeah, but like imagine a Sekiro where you don't have to pause the game to switch out the double bumper ability.
I
Whatever
gotta
that's
say
called.
that really drove me crazy. There were like a bunch
Yeah.
of very small things they could have done that would have made that game a lot more fun to play.
That's their classic.
And they just didn't want to do it, and it was like, I don't want to.
Like, imagine a version of that game where you just have access to all of the double bumper abilities all the time instead of having to swap them by pausing the game. That game would have kicked ass.
That'd be awesome. Oh, I got the
Yep.
this fucking guy. All right.
Dunzo.
He's done.
Man, Vanguard is still really good. Holy shit.
There's a stim here for someone.
Oh, how do you feel about the? You guys need
It
help.
might be
right?
yours, Ed.
Okay.
How do you feel about the assault buff?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, so
Didn't
the
they make
assault,
the knockdown stronger? Like
so
the aerial
your
attack?
aerial slam is 30% stronger. Just
Okay.
flat out.
Okay.
And that's the only buff that's directly for assaults. The other assault buffs are the changes to the shield dudes on the chaos side and the decrease in so they made so the shield dudes on chaos always take health damage no matter how many times you hit them. You don't have to break their armor.
Oh, thank God.
They've also decreased the amount of shield guys that can be spawned at one time from 10 to 4.
And they did it to the snipers too.
They
Thank
reduced
God.
the amount of snipers that can be active from 8 to 3.
Jesus.
So that
Dude,
is like
the snipers are infuriating.
that is a huge buff for assault because you can spend a lot more time just in the shit. Just swinging.
Another stim here.
Doomsday Dan asks, what's everyone's problem with the shield Sangors? Just parry them. They're really resistant to huge proportions of your actual assault damage.
They make everything go very slow. Also,
they-
there's
Yeah.
health over here.
They slow the
Yes,
game
sir.
down. It's not fun to do that. I don't know how to turn on these burners, by the way. There's a burner.
It's
Oh,
over
there's
here.
computer.
Yep. There's a computer next to the evac point.
I did not know that.
I'm level 2 and I
remember,
know this. I don't know how this happened.
Oh,
yes.
there it is. I see that.
Boosh.
Is it on
And
the other
now-
side also, I assume?
And now someone else. No. This pops both of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't. You're lying.
No,
You're
no.
The opposite
it's
of lying.
there.
You're
It's there.
truing.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, it was
Oh my god, that's a lot of blocks.
Oh my God. Okay, the parry window is still massive. I
Oh,
will
it's enormous.
say.
When there's a massive bunch of little bros, just start swinging.
Yeah. That is crazy. Like I thought for a fact, like, oh, I'm gonna get hit here, and then I still got the dink. That's insane.
Yeah, I'm in the massive fucking thick of it with just like a knife, and you know it's going. Space Marines a Muso game? Yeah, what if a Muso game felt good to control or play? Can you imagine what a land that would be?
God, I'm so weak-willed that every time I see the Berserk Muso game on sale, I'm like, what if it's good?
That game's terrible. Even
No, but what if it's
even
good?
by fucking Muso standards, it's bad.
But what if it's good?
Then we
Just play
live in a better
Dragon's
world.
Dogma. Just play more Dragon's Dogma. Don't go there.
But what if? It's bad. Or I'll wait for Wilds and just play Greatsword exclusively.
Oh,
again.
that's my man. That's a man
Yeah.
after my own heart there.
Have you gotten to play Wilds?
No, I haven't got.
Dude, it's so good. The Greatsword changers are crazy.
Monster Hunter lives in this space for me as a game where I'm like, I'm gonna buy it and play it. I don't care to even follow it. Like, what? Why? So I can be
Do
mad.
you not want me to tell you about like a Greatsword buff that it
Oh,
got?
absolutely. But like
Okay.
actively, like I used to when I was
Oh,
younger,
gotcha.
I used to like obsessively like follow
Follow
games
every update,
and then I'd be
yeah.
like, oh, why isn't it out? Oh! And that would lead to me getting like super disappointed or just insane. So yeah, tell me about Greatsword.
again. What the hell?
Tell me about Greatsword now.
This is gonna blow your dick off.
Yeah.
So you know the tackle, right?
Yes, I do. It's my favorite move they ever added.
So you know that like when you tackle, you skip to like the next phase of the swinging, right?
Yeah, that's
like
right.
you skip to like swing number 2 or
Yeah,
the
that's right.
TCS.
So you can use it to cancel all the way out to TCS like immediately.
no.
Well, you can go.
So-
you can swing tackle, then you have
Oh
TCS.
yeah, to go to TCS immediately. What if I told you that if you tackle through something, whatever swing comes next will be immediately a charge level 3?
Oh, you shut your fucking mouth! So they're
But
going to
you have
make
to tackle
these
through
monsters
something.
very aggressive.
Oh my God.
Is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
That is
Yes,
what
they
I'm
are.
hearing.
But yeah, a lot of people got the misconception that like, oh, the moment you tackle, now it goes to level 3. No, you have to tackle through a hitbox for it to work.
Yeah, that's fine. You're tackling through a hitbox.
Yeah. It's
Why are you
fucking
not
dope.
tackling through a hitbox every single time?
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to use it. Like, it encourages people to use the tackle well, which is great.
Man, this
Yeah, I
swarm tech they have is incredible.
Yeah.
Like they
What was
put
it? They
out
did the not the War Z. It was.
yeah, it was World War Z.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Oh, I was confusing it with fucking Days Gone.
No,
The Freakers.
you bitch. No, that's wrong.
It's the Freakers.
No.
Aren't they called Freakers?
Yeah, they call them freakers in that one. It's got the Callisto Protocol, John Callisto.
Yeah,
in
Sam Witwer.
it. Yeah.
That's not fucking John Callisto. That's Josh Duhamel, the star of Transformers.
But isn't he
Is it?
also in Callisto?
Yeah, he's the main guy in Callisto. Sam
Yeah,
Witwer is
yeah.
he's like the prison warden in Callisto. Not
Alright.
warden. He's like the goon.
Sold 7 million copies, and everyone hated working with the writer so much that they'd rather fucking just throw it away than make a sequel.
What, Days Gone or Callisto?
Days Gone.
Oh, right.
The
Dude,
writer
Days
was such a
Gone-
toxic piece of shit. Sony went in and like, you need to take anger management because you're screwing up development.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Is there a Days Gone like cameo in Astrobot?
Yes, and
Yes.
the writer that
He
I'm
got mad
talking
at
about
it.
threw a tantrum on social media about it.
Really?
Yeah, my great work demoted to a fucking mascot and some gay little like just absolute like nonsense.
That is so sad. I was gonna say it's Days Gone to me is so funny because I was in Japan when that came out,
You know,
and dude, Japan are such Westaboos about that game. When that game
What?
was out, there was marketing for it
for
everywhere.
Days Gone?
I saw
They probably-
St. John cutouts fucking everywhere, man.
That's weird.
Is it possible they thought that was Norman Reedus?
Is it possible
I know
you
I know
thought
what-
it was Norman Reedus?
I do. I like the amount of Walking Dead shit I've seen in the East Asia is insane. Like Kojima being a huge like Norman
Walking
Reedus
Dead,
fan.
yeah.
Walking Dead is so big.
And also Ride with Norman Reedus. He's a big fan of that too.
I think
is
my
that,
favorite
is that
part.
show still around?
My
don't
favorite
know.
part by far of fucking Days Gone was something that I found out. Oh my god, I just got a fucking class perk. Perfect parry window increases by 50%.
Well, there you go.
So
Back. Nerf reverted.
if my perfect parry window is 20 frames and 10 frames, then 50% of that would be like what, 28 frames out of 30 frames? Like all right.
Not doing
Goodbye,
math for
Nerf.
this.
I'm cool with that.
I gotta go upgrade my boy.
Oh, there is the Power Fist.
Get these
Made it
goddamn
good now.
fucking Death Guard colors looking nice. All right, let's see what I got.
I also saw that I can't tell if this was in the game initially, but I saw that they, I think, added an option to customize the color of your greaves. Like you can have it so that the
They
bottom
did
half
add
of your
that,
legs. Okay, that's new. Good. That's awesome.
Should I? Hey, chat. Should I get alpha or beta? I'm thinking alpha, but beta has slightly more range. It's tough.
Oh god, it's fucking Monster Hunter all over again.
You know it. Sigma, stop saying no. Come on, alpha for sure. Thank you.
I won't rest until I'm covered in dinosaur heads.
You know it. Magazine size increase, reload weapons faster. Definitely magazine size. Oh yeah. It's Ligmar. Yeah, got it.
Oh yeah, Sigma. That's the Vermintide guy. I know who you're talking about.
Fucking Christ.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Sigma.
It is.
The guy with the top hat. He's
Age of
always like,
Sigma,
oh,
yeah.
this
Yeah,
is
that's
for Sigma.
that's Sigma.
It just.
No,
Okay. So I'm so brain fucked. I was thinking of Age of Ligmar, and then you said Age of Sigma, and Sigma's wrong. So I was like, wouldn't it be
Sounds like
funny if I called him Age of Sigmar?
You stumbled your way back to a
that would be funny.
franchise.
Stumbled your way into real.
Oh fuck.
Dude,
It's like
that's
Cleverbot talking to itself.
fucking one of my friends, Daniel, recommended I play I can't remember if it's called Zero Escape or the Nonary games, or if it's called that. That's the full title. Whatever. But it's like this it's this visual novel that's like it's very weird. It's like with a 999. That
Do you mean
one.
9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors, or whatever the fuck it's
Yes.
called? And
Yes, that
Virtue's
one.
Last Reward, aka in the bundle, the Nonary games, 2 of the best visual novels that have ever been created in the history of ever.
It's Virtue's Last Reward, the second one.
Yes.
Okay. I closed that game within 10 minutes because the game started and it said that your name is Sigma, and I went, I can't play this. So I just closed the game immediately.
Listen,
You weren't strong
they
enough.
all
to just
they all
fucking
have
deal with
names
it.
like that. You need to power through. You need-
'Cause that's
you need
the
to-
thing.
you
I
need to
love
power
the first
through.
game. Cause like it just said, "Oh, Sigma, you're awake." I instantly alt F4. I can't do this.
You need to go back to that.
It said my name was Nikocado, so I returned it to Blockbuster.
2 steps ahead. Hey, maybe. Do I even want? Fuck it. What is the social experiment? What is it?
Are you asking what Nikokado's fucking
Yes!
master plan is?
I was a disgusting, annoying asshole. I tricked you. Ha! What?
Yeah, you fell for it.
Mandy, you can have this one.
You were still being a fucking. Oh my god, I hate it.
Plans within plans. Didn't take enough of the water of life to comprehend his
It's like
fucking
the.
four
It's like
stage
the
plan.
fucking. What's his name?
the water of life.
It's like the fucking supersize me dipshit. It's
Well,
like
he was an alcohol. He was just an alcoholic and on drugs.
I have to say, incredible plan. Like, I'm gonna get McDonald's to look bad for my rampant
Yeah.
alcoholism. Amazing.
Me
Well,
flying
that's
to
the-
Arrakis to drink the water that makes me round.
Yo, you guys gotta fucking change your shit. You gotta fucking.
Wait, am I? Oh, I'm changing.
Yeah,
Okay,
you gotta,
give me a
you
sec.
gotta fucking.
Oh.
Fucking.
We're not allowed to wear the
I
same.
thought you were. Yeah, I thought you were.
No, I
This
changed
is
after that.
embarrassing.
Gotcha. Let me. Okay, I
This
can
is
go bulwark.
embarrassing. Hey, while
In
we're
that
doing this
case.
bullshit, I'm gonna thank a couple of the people that pay for my mortgage
Oh, actually, I'm gonna.
and are really handsome and smell really nice.
I
I've
can smell
actually
from
like
here.
run into a bunch of the people who watch my show, and like I've run into like 2 that smelled bad out of all of them, and I was very impressed.
Billy wasn't one, was he?
I don't know who Billy is. Who's Billy in this context?
That's so sad.
Sir
Oh wait,
Meow.
no, I'm mixing up with fucking Wooly again. Never mind.
Wait, what?
Oh
Billy
no!
knows Wooly
Okay,
better
no,
than
wait.
Pat.
I don't know him as Billy. I know him as Meow.
Gotcha.
Right. Oh,
that's
he's
why.
meow. He's meow.
And like
I'm
he
gonna
says,
start
"Hey, I'm
calling him
Billy,"
that.
and I'm like, "Sup, Meow," and he's like,
I'm gonna start calling him that exclusively. That poor man.
What do you mean, poor man?
Because I think the worst thing you can do to someone is use like their slave name.
That's what the fuck. He
The
chose
slave
that
name.
screen name.
Dude, you know what's crazy is that he was one of those people that you're talking about. He for a while he was like, we're talking 2016. Like he was also like, yeah, my Sona's like a cat, like as a bit, and I was always like, yeah, man, sure.
Absolutely.
And then Ed was like, "Yeah, mine's a duck is a bit too."
I'm gonna blow you up with my mind.
Yeah?
Like actually.
You kept saying that earlier, and I remain unblowed up.
Oh right, discussing Emma Emmerich. I forgot.
Yeah, EE. Hey, you want to?
Oh,
Hey,
we're
I don't
not.
know if you ever put this together about just how incestuous that relationship is.
Okay.
So he's like, I love
Wait.
my. He's like,
Oh,
I love my
no.
stepsister. Oh, she's dead. Right. Well,
Right.
in MGS4, he ends up getting together with Naomi because she tricks
Right.
him, but she has the same voice actor.
I'm gonna blow my own head up with my mind.
It's Jen Hale. So,
Yeah.
so he's like, oh,
it
you know
runs
what?
so deep.
Maybe I will
Just like that
kiss this
swimming
lady,
pool.
but only because she sounds like my little sister. That's Hal Emmerich, everyone.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I will say this forever. Even numbered Metal Gear games, don't like them.
Okay, well, I'll agree with half of that statement.
Yeah. Dude, I will say though, 2, I like it. I like thinking about it. I don't like playing it. 4,
you're
I
crazy.
don't really like anything about
So
4.
I would like 4 a lot more if they let you play it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So like I'll
There you
agree with
go.
you that like MGS2 does have pacing issues. Like I don't think that's controversial, but what I will say is that MGS4 said playing the game is overrated, dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Watch
Here's
this. Watch
follow this guy
cutscene
through Prague.
where I say
Sorry, Snake's
nanomachines.
tired.
Oh, I didn't upgrade my bolt. My
Watch
pistol.
this. Watch this FMV of this girl making eggs.
Okay. Like shit too. Like shit.
Smoking is hazardous to your health. They were like really undercooked eggs.
Oh yeah, they're terrible. Hey Sonny, how come you can't like two like not really adopted parents just looking at this little girl going, "You cook eggs like shit, Sonny." Excuse me, I need to go do a terrorism. Like what the fuck was going on with that?
He wanted them dead is what was going on. Like,
It's really good that there were
because
no.
Konami said no that he couldn't have them executed, right? Or was that Sony?
So
I don't
what happened
remember.
was,
Oh, yeah.
what happened
Someone
was,
said he couldn't have them die.
So what happened is they were having that protest song, that Spanish protest song, "Here's to You," was supposed to be the ending, because they were supposed to execute Otacon and Snake at the end for war crimes, because the theme was that the government is evil and that everyone will always fuck you over and nothing's fair. And fair enough, but the team said no.
Oh, really?
It was the creative team. They were like, we are not doing this game and killing off these fucking characters. And it was the whole team.
Interesting.
It was everybody. It was like, we're not
Oh my
gonna,
god.
we're not gonna like animate that. We're just not gonna do it.
We refuse.
I always thought that was like a higher up thing. Like, oh no, you know, we gotta sell more Snake. You can't do that.
No, there are other higher up things that Kojima
Collect
has,
my clones.
there are
Yeah.
other higher up things that Kojima has been stopped by people from doing, and I cannot mention any of them.
Yeah. Like,
As
for
it
example,
goes.
he got stopped from leaving his office while making MGS5. That's one of them.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about really stupid shit.
Oh, fair.
I'm talking about shit that someone walked into the room and looked at the game and went, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh, what? Or
We need more of that
fucking
kind
how,
of thing is the thing. At least,
or
even
how,
though they
like-
stopped it for the best.
Or what about like the 9/11 scene from MGS2 happening? Like, having
They had to cut that
like,
a month before launch.
No, not a month. 2 days.
No. But they would have already been.
Metal Gear.
That's
So,
crazy.
if you've ever wondered why the cut from Arsenal Gear to the top of
Yeah.
the building is so rushed, it's because MGS2 went gold on 9/12 Japan time.
Jesus. Yeah, because they had to cut out Arsenal Gear slamming through the Twin Towers.
Right? So
that was a bad
it was
jump.
like they had like a 16-hour period to resubmit a gold master, or else they were going to miss the release date because everything had to be shipped out.
Oh my god.
dude, man, do you know what that is? I just thought about it.
What?
That's Japan's Motorstorm Apocalypse.
Oh my god, no, it's
Oh my
not. What are
fucking
you talking about?
Think about it.
I need you to
I'm
elaborate
thinking
on
about it, but
fucking
what does that
steps.
mean?
Okay, so Motorstorm Apocalypse sold like shit and pretty much killed the franchise.
Sure did.
Because right when the game was about to come out, Japan got hit with like the worst natural disaster earthquake of all time. And Sony had been pushing that game in Japan like crazy of like, oh, you get to play in the earthquakes. Isn't that crazy? And then that happened and Sony went, yeah, we are delaying the game indefinitely forever. And we're not going to tell you when it comes
You know what's
out.
bullshit is what happened to Disaster Report. Because
I
Disaster
thought you were gonna
Report
say Disaster
was
Day
the
of
same thing.
Crisis.
Disaster Report's a neat little game.
And it's like the reason why Disaster Report like takes place in Japan and is made by Japanese devs is because it's a country that gets lots of earthquakes. So they're like, oh, what if you were playing as a character during an earthquake, something that will likely happen to you during your lifetime? Oh, there was a big earthquake? Cancel it.
I think
Yeah.
Disaster Day of Crisis also had an earthquake in there somewhere.
Disaster Day
Oh
of
no,
Crisis.
but
There was a
that one-
tsunami.
Dude, I still can't believe that
Throw an earthquake.
I thought that game was gas, and I had no idea about any of the history because European. I had no idea that it was like a rare hidden gem.
Yeah, it was like almost a Xenoblade. Yeah, no, Day of Crisis. Oh man, that's a great fucking game. I still remember the
Hilarious
fire
game.
tornado sequence in which a guy just goes, "Holy shit! Look at that!"
Dude, that's the scene that I used to sell people on it. I have that line read memorized. He goes, "Holy shit! Look at that!" And he just turns around. There's like,
That's crazy.
Raymond Bryce goes, "Fire NATO, just my luck."
That game's,
yeah, sure.
That game's awesome.
Sure. Dude, I think I shit my pants when I was playing Smash Bros. Ultimate and I was going through the World of Light mode, which, side note, dog shit.
Yeah.
But I was playing through that mode, and then I beat one of the spirits, and then it said, "You have unlocked Raymond Bryce." I went, "What the fuck do you mean I've unlocked Raymond Bryce?"
You know, you mentioning World of Light makes me think about like Sakurai going like, "Well, if you guys are gonna put the cutscenes on YouTube, no cutscenes, because cutscenes are a reward for playing single player content." And all I can think of is like, could you just make the single player content in Smash fun to play instead? Or is that a non-starter? Is that just something that you're just not gonna do? Because I don't get it. You make Kirby games, and those are good.
Yeah.
Why won't you make a good Smash Brothers game?
Oh, there's a lot of guys behind us.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, I'm doing this. That's mine.
Push me.
That's mine. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's actually like surprising that of all like the big players, like Street Fighter and Tekken ended up having like the better of the single player modes, and Smash and Mortal Kombat like got very much like left behind. I mean,
Very weird.
the less said about MK1, the better, personally. Holy shit.
We were talking about, me
What
and
a
Wooly were
flop.
talking about, like, you know, all this fighting game stuff coming out. And he's like, and also, Mortal Kombat's getting an expand on the same day. And I'm like, all right, let's just move on. Let's just continue.
Let's please move on.
What's a really underrated fighting game? Injustice.
Yeah, man.
Injustice?
Is it still sweeping awards?
I think
What's last time I looked?
that Injustice might not be underrated.
This is
Go
daring.
on.
Fucking pig advantage. Fucking dumpster advantage.
Yeah. I see that fucking clip on Twitter constantly. I can't believe that shit was unblockable.
I think my favorite version of that clip is the one titled "People Played This for Money."
Yep. That's the one I see constantly.
Like, it looks worse than Street Fighter Cross Tekken, because at least Street Fighter Cross Tekken is like legitimately just broken.
Hey, but
Whereas
it's coming
this
back
is like,
though.
this is intended. It's intended to be this shit.
Dude, I'm so excited for the fact that like they're bringing back Lost Planet. We're so far
Are they?
back. Yeah, they have announced that they finally got like a workaround the fucking Games for Windows Live prison.
Holy shit!
Oh wait, we can play Lost Planet 2 again? Is
Yeah,
that what you're
but I
telling
don't,
me?
it's not out. It's not out yet. I'm pretty sure. But they
Please God, I just
like-
want to play that fucking
There's
game
zone
again.
throw up in here? There's a fucking zone throw up in here.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's they announced like, and it's happening to Lost Planet, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, like 2 more as
I
well.
don't know,
forget.
man. Lost Planet. Like,
Lost Planet 2 is sick.
I had love,
I love
for
that
it,
game.
but at the same time, it's another one of those games that's like, how do we convince the Westerners to play Monster Hunter? And the answer was
Make it a squad shooter.
Make a good Monster Hunter game and put it on a console.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You did it. It's the whole thing.
Robot. We got Robot. No, what are they? Vital Suits.
Vital Suits are cool. Man. Vital Suits gave us a wildly, insanely broken character in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom.
You see a big train fly through the air.
Wait. Was a Lost Planet guy and
Yeah, PX-40A. The main mech from Lost Planet is a playable fighter in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, and he is insanely broken. He's,
in my head, those games came out before Lost Planet.
they certainly did not.
That's
Huh.
crazy.
There we go. He's not doing nothing.
I still got to pick up that collection, the Marvel one. I will not. Whoa, what?
Man, I don't even have time to play one fighting game. What would I play a second fighting game for?
This is true. Oh shit. My square button seems to. Oh, okay. Hello?
Hello.
You
Yes.
good?
Yes, we are here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say my square button seems to not be doing anything, and then my game DC'd. So there's that answer.
Oh, are you gone? Oh yeah, you've been replaced by
Oh.
Sniper. Good old Sniper.
Well,
Well, you're-
Steam's still up.
You're still here with us, yes?
Yeah.
You should
just,
be able to just join in with the same code, right?
Yeah,
I think
especially
so.
since you set it to a private lobby.
I
should be
did set
fine.
it to a private lobby. Or did I unset it? I don't know. It's not clear.
No, no,
Find
it
out.
was still private last time I saw. Oh, dude, I gotta take this backflow off. I'm fucking sweating.
There we go. They improved the Sniper's AI also? Good. Great.
I mean, all the bots a little more helpful.
Okay, well, I just saw the Sniper just vaporize the dude, so hey. Oh, you use the Las Fusil for the Sniper also?
Oh yeah, I love the last Fusil. That thing is busted.
Like, I was like, why would you play a Sniper in this game?
It's fun
And
to charge it.
And then I read up on the fucking mechanic for the... What do you call it? The goddamn Tyranids, how they all blow up.
It is an invalid invite code now, sadly.
Whoa, lit. Hey, give everyone
How
a
can this
second.
be?
Wait, it's private, right? But wait, does that mean... whatever, I'll figure it out. Hold on. Okay. What's the code? Okay, I'm gonna post it in the Discord. Mando, protect
Thank
us.
you. Thank you.
Right.
Protect us.
But yeah, also the last Fusil on the Chaos missions is crazy because you could just the
Oh, it's
the
so nice to pop them all.
Yeah, the Chaos Marines are no longer a problem. Like they are a not problem.
It is wild though that Space Marine 1 had that long stretch of, wow, there's too many Chaos Marines. And then 2 said, what if we did that fucking again? But there's more pixie dust that comes out of them that time.
True.
They had some
and also
Xandors, they had some little guys.
I was really disappointed at how fast the Nids left the story.
Yeah, they also leave the story really fast in operations because from like the third one onwards, it's all chaos.
And then at the end, they're like, "Hey, wait, well, shit. Sixth mission is Nids again because it's actually the best level in co-op by a
Yeah,
huge
also-
margin."
It is
You
daring to
beat
say,
the
oh, the boss
campaign.
is going to die from the B team off screen.
yeah,
What happened?
It
Oh, they
is
got
pretty
him.
cool.
That's different at least. Like,
It is strange how you fight more unique bosses in the co-op than you do
yeah.
in the full campaign.
it reminds me. You know what that aspect specifically reminds me of? You guys are gonna call me insane. It reminds me of the Darkness
gonna do
2.
that.
You guys remember,
Darkness
like,
2?
the Darkness 2 had, like, a parallel co-op campaign where you also fought crazy shit that wasn't in the single player.
Oh, really?
I don't think I
did
ever
not know
played that.
The co-op campaign in that game is so fucking good, man. And it has, like, all these systems that the single player didn't have.
Is there any way to actually play that game now?
Darkness 2? Yeah, it's still on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's Darkness 1 that's hard to, like,
See,
get.
what I
Yeah,
wanted you to say
that's the
was
rare
like,
one.
no, and then I would have gone, darn. Oh, I would have gotten to it. But now instead I have to be like, yeah, I have no, I'm not gonna play that. No.
That's how I feel like looking at, like, half the shit that I've tagged as, like, my backlog. I look at it and I go, am I really going to play the Destroy All Humans remake? Am I actually going to
Oh
play
my
that?
god, why would you even bother?
Yeah, no, I got it for, like, my birthday, and I've just been looking at it for years going, like, eh,
No.
I'm alright.
Hey, we got a stim here.
And then there's also, like, Yakuza Ishin, which I've only heard, like, constant mixed things about.
Yeah, there are so many Like a Dragon games for you to play. You don't have to play the ones that are fine. You can
Yeah,
just play the ones that are incredible.
I don't like that there's so many now. Like, bro, I have no time to play these. They're all, like, 100 hours.
Well, you know what you need to do, man. You need to go back to 2004 and play every single one of them when they came out, like I did.
Yeah, and then pray that they were going to keep making them.
Yeah, and then just scream on social media for multiple years until you find out that, like, your fucking videos were a part of the reason 5 ever even came out.
Yeah, dude.
And then you feel
That
really
shit
good
was
about it, but
crazy.
then you feel like, Like, oh, was I just being dramatic? Or did I help?
Dude.
I don't know.
And honestly, like, I remember you guys had it was such an amazing shout to not make videos on 5, because that made me buy 5. I was like, well, now I gotta buy it, you know?
It's like, I wasn't going to fucking do this massive year-long campaign of buy it and then fucking put the whole fucking thing up for free when, who knows, it could have been the last one. Also, that was the right decision because 5 was horribly bloated. Holy shit.
Wait, Pat, are you saying that actually Sakurai was right?
About,
you know, the cutscenes?
no, I mean the gameplay is bloated. I 100%ed Yakuza 5.
Oh, okay.
I did every single Haruka dance minigame that exists in that game.
Oh god, me
That is too many. There are too many.
5 was the only one I 100%ed because it was my favorite.
Especially since there's only like 3 songs.
Oh god, dude.
There are hundreds of those fucking things, and there are only 3 songs.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool when you do that one like side mission where it's Akiyama doing it. That was pretty cool.
That's not worth it.
it's Akiyama doing it though. Come on,
no,
look at
Akiyama's
go.
the shit though. But like, I thought for sure he was getting built up to be like the new main character.
Yeah, it's weird that he just wasn't in 6 besides like that one scene
Where I'll
and that
fight
was
you for this baby,
Yeah.
which is a
And
good
then he
scene.
Yeah, it's a great scene, but then he's just gone, and then it's just a Kiryu game, and he's hanging out with like 5 schlubs you've never met.
Dude,
And fucking Takeshi.
beat I hate video games Takeshi.
Yeah. 6 was weird. I think I
don't
ended
like
up liking
6.
it. I think I ended up liking it, but like the
I don't like
boss
6
fights
at
in
all.
that game were so bad. Yeah. I think the one that I straight up don't like is 3. The 3 is the only one I straight up don't like.
So
That's not unusual though.
a lot of
Yeah.
people don't like 3 because they're like, I hate dealing with these annoying children. But the backstory to that is that you deal with those annoying children, you're like, ugh. But then later when you grow up, you're like, oh, I remember those kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
for me, it's not
them.
even like a story thing. I think the combat AI in that game is incredibly
Oh, it's
annoying to
terrible.
deal
Yeah,
with. It's mainly that.
But I also think it's
just-
like really important to see Kiryu actually living the life he actually wants to live once.
Yeah. No, that part, that stuff is great. It's like, it's very much gameplay stuff that I don't like about that game, and also like, oh, my dad had a secret brother, and he's a American FBI
And he
agent.
had
It's like-
beautiful eyes.
Like, that shit was like, all right, you lost me.
My dad's
Are the-
secret brother raised in America who still speaks with like the thickest accent you've
Yeah.
ever heard in your entire life.
What's that one like Mine cutscene where it's like, no, there is no change to the plan, and it's like the worst English you've ever heard.
I
in your
love
life.
it. I absolutely love it. I love when they would like cast white like Japanese people as white people, and you're like, get the fuck out of here, Andre Richardson. You you are kidding me with this shit. I love it.
What about like that one guy in 7 that asked you how to get to the station? Was that a Japanese person like saying that stuff?
No, it's an English person.
Okay, that was an
Really?
English person.
Wow.
Yeah, it sounds like an English person speaking
yeah.
English for the first time in their lives.
Yeah, it's great. It's fucking great.
Man, but on the real, 2's the best one. Let's be real.
Okay, you mean 2 or you mean Kiwami 2?
Uh-oh. I was about to say, aren't they the same? But I might be.
Yeah.
That is a stupid thing you might have just said.
Oh no.
So
Hey,
I
guys, I'm
actually
back.
like
there's
2
the same,
a
they're
lot
gonna
better
get you.
than Kiwami 2. Even though it's older and way janker, I don't like the way 6 and Kiwami 2 feel at all.
Oh, the combat in those games. Yeah,
I
it's
do not
very,
like the fucking dragon engine fighting until they hit Judgment.
Yeah, that's why 5's my favorite. I think that's the best combat the series has ever been.
Nah, it's 0.
Battle Elixir.
0? Oh yeah, 0-2.
It's 0.
I think
Somebody's
5
dead out here.
I think
Found a
5,
lictor.
I think 5 barely edges us out for me because 5 has, you know, the 4 protagonists, and fucking I love Saijima and I love Akiyama. I got you, brother.
You say, are you invisible? Holy shit! You're
Yeah,
sniping.
you can go invis and like res at the same time. And there's a perk that I
Like
turned
was dealt
off
with.
because I'm stupid. Where if I res you, you also become invisible.
Yeah, just don't invisible and just do it.
I give you the water that makes you invisible.
I have a very soft spot in my heart for like it like 2 turned me on to like legitimately as a social issue just how insane Japanese xenophobia can be. Because like we're going through this game and people are looking directly into the camera and they're like, there could be Koreans anywhere. There could be Koreans in this room.
Dude, when I was in Japan, I was in the I visited the district that's like where what Kamurocho was based on, Kabukicho,
Yeah.
or Kabukicho, I forget.
Kabukicho, dude.
Kabukicho, gotcha. And there was just a bar that had a sign on the door that said "No white people."
Oh fuck
I was
yeah!
like,
Isn't that awesome? And you're like, I'm from Portugal. Is it cool? And they're like, get out of here. But yeah, no, it like I described it as like treating Koreans like the Cylons from Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, that's dead on, yeah.
And like they're like any of us could be a Korean. You could never tell. And people are going, oh, really?
Like, that game is so funny because the more
The
you play it, the
Kikomori
more it's
umbrella.
just I was Korean this whole time.
I was! Get fucked! I hid it from you! And then they keep doing that plot line every now and then.
They do it like the third act is just every 10 minutes. I was Korean this whole time.
And then they
It's
mixed it
psycho
up.
shit.
They mixed it up with like jokes on you. I was actually Chinese. Oh
Yeah.
wow!
What?
And then they mix
whole
it up
time I was
again
looking for Korean.
with a secret American.
Oh, that was the Agent girl, right? She was American
hey,
or
hold on.
something?
Wait, before we continue, did you play Infinite Wealth?
Did I play Infinite Wealth? No. I
Okay.
stopped at 7.
Well, then I'm gonna stop talking.
Oh, I'm not gonna play it. You can talk. I'm absolutely
Ichiban
not
is the
gonna
secret
play.
American.
What?
Really?
That's crazy.
Because his mom's from Hawaii.
Ah.
Now, granted, for those of you in the chat that are like, "What?" That's like within the first chapter of the game. So chill.
Yeah, I immediately saw in all caps, Pat.
Yeah. No. We're all the way to Secret Americans. Because I remember when Ichiban got announced. I was under the like straight up. I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's a half Japanese guy whose dad is probably like a black American like serviceman, like in Okinawa. Like that's the because he's got the dark skin and he's got the different hair, right?
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh no, he's definitely Japanese. I'm like, okay, sure. And then when you get to Infinite Wealth, they're like, joke's on you. He's actually part Hawaiian, which is what explains the tone and the hair. You're like, oh, okay. So I wasn't that far off.
He's absolutely not beating the
good guess.
Eric Andre allegations.
Oh yeah, it is weird how much he looks like Eric Andre. But Eric Andre has looked like multiple different people throughout his career.
This is
Kind of
true.
like a Hawaiian Punch logo.
I need to find out where the ammo cache is. Oh, it's right here.
Was it? We thought we passed one like.
There's an
a minute
ammo
ago.
cache in this room?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one right there.
So I just like
Called
when I'm
it.
a sniper, I just sit by it and I just bop.
I didn't know that.
Ooh.
I really wish I had known that.
Yeah, I play video games. Oh God.
I
Oh, thanks.
have
Well done.
occasionally been known to play a video game in my life. Definitely haven't made it a weirdly disproportionate amount of my personality. Nope.
Oh my God. Oh, Mandy, I think I did show you this, but when I got invited to Gamescom, I was trying to like they gave me like an extra ticket, and I was asking around to like all my friends here, like who all wanted to go, and all of
Right.
them are stupid and are employed, so it was on a fucking Thursday, so none of them could go. So the only guy who was down to go was this friend of mine who's a musician who has never played a video game in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He had his
that
fucking
guy.
his reels of just like, this gamer
Shit
shit's weird.
sucks.
This zoo's stupid.
He, you know
That's
the fucking,
great.
you know the bird dogs from Monster Hunter Wilds, bet?
Yes.
Like the mounts,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the new Palamutes or whatever. He took a picture of like a statue of one of those and then captioned that this zoo sucks.
That's great.
he could not give a fuck about half the shit he was seeing. Oh, dude, I'm getting my ass beat.
Yeah, you guys should like focus up. Maybe.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is phase 1.
Yeah, I need to focus up. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna have to jump through hoops.
Oh boy, like literally.
Oh.
Whoop. Whoop. This dodge is real invincible. Whoop. I love that this dude has like MMO lines on the fucking
Yeah, this is
floor.
like Final Fantasy 14 shit. This looks like there should be 30 different people playing it. Oh my
He
god,
gets
the wind
fucking
blade.
Moonlight Greatsword.
Come on, dude. Whoop.
Woo! That was disgusting.
Lock on, you fucking piece of shit. Ah, these fucking sniper bugs. I hate
Oh, he's
them.
got his boys.
No, the hoops!
Ah, Pat's down.
Ooh.
Come on,
Oh,
Mando.
there's a green one! There's another green one! Damn it, man.
God.
I was really hoping he wouldn't go for me again.
It's all
Hey, man,
up
you
to
got
you,
this.
Mando. Mandy, whichever.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna be cool.
There's so many
This is
snipers.
gonna be cool.
No.
oh, this is so sad.
Mm.
This is so absolutely sad. I was really hoping there wouldn't be
Wait,
another
does it actually just
explosion.
let us fucking bleed it? Okay.
Nah, nah. Damn.
Darn.
What difficulty was that? That
This
was
is
like ruthless,
normal
right?
or standard?
Nah,
whatever the fuck it's called.
no.
Oh, this is
nah,
normal? Oh no.
No. Nah, I alt tab. Well, I hit tab before we died. It was like ruthless or something. Like
No, it
definitely
wasn't.
up there. No, it wasn't. I tried.
There's no shot.
Oh wait, did you just fail the whole fucking mission?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I didn't know. Oh, this sucks.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, dude, that had to have been ruthless.
You're gonna get really embarrassed in a second.
Oh man, you gotta turn the stream off. You gotta turn your.
You're gonna get really embarrassed in a minute.
Dude, isn't it time to like thank donos or something and like switch
no,
scenes?
that's at the
or-
end of the show after you guys have left, bro.
Please tell me that doesn't actually say the difficulty.
Oh,
on
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
fucking run to the fucking screen.
Why? Why
'cause-
would you do that?
Oh, wait, oh, okay. Oh, thread average. Oh, came right up on the screen. Oh, there was nothing to be done.
Dude, what?
Oh man. Oh,
Dude,
dude.
this patch is so buggy, man. Thank God this
Oh,
isn't
you
sponsored.
fucking liar. Oh. Listen to this guy lie, everyone. Ugh.
I've never lied in my life.
All right. Well,
Oh, right. Why am I even here? I
Gonna
didn't
change
unlock
again.
anything.
I think I'm gonna fuck around with the assault.
So,
I have no
okay, yeah.
mastery points. What the fuck am I doing?
I'm on the same wavelength as you, where like I'm leveling up everything but heavy.
I don't like heavy at all.
Yeah, no, it's because the melee combat is so good that giving me a class that can't do it, I'm just like, well, I'm just not gonna play it.
You know what? I'm gonna.
I know, I get that it fucks. My friend 10 loves heavy, but it's like not being able to do the fucking melee. Like I like the melee combat.
I'll try heavy in this one. I
You know what?
they buff
I'll go
plasma.
assault. Fuck it. No, you know what? No, I'm gonna go bulwark, the class I actually know how to play.
I don't know if I should go. Multi-melt is fun.
And we're not gonna do that mission again. We're gonna go do Inferno, the best mission.
Oh, we're not doing like the third one or something?
Yeah, you know what? We might as well do the third one. You're right.
Yeah.
Even though we babied out of the. We babied
what?
out of the second one.
Oh, on my screen we beat it.
Oh, you just. Oh. Oh, okay. Is this like an editor thing where you guys are just used to just cutting out the lie
Oh,
that
dude,
this is
the
live, Doc?
Dude, cutting out lies is like the best. My friend, I made a video on Monster Hunter Rise like around the time that came out, quote unquote, biggest quote unquotes, and I recorded a friend of mine that had never played Monster Hunter in his life try to beat a Rathian, and I edited it to make it look like he failed the mission to prove my point, but he actually did beat the Rathian.
Oh, you're
And
such an
So
asshole.
fucked up.
He holds it against me.
He
like,
should!
Still to this day. Yeah, he's so mad. He didn't know that's what I was gonna do to it.
Hey, Mando, you do you know the guy he's talking about?
What?
Do you know the friend he is talking about right now?
Oh no, I haven't met him, but I've seen the
No,
video.
This is a friend of mine who lives here and also has a cringe real job.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say you could totally clip this and send it to that person, and you'll never be able to get this off my show of you admitting that you fucked on him.
Oh no! I've told him. When
Oh
he
my
gets mad at
God.
me, when he gets mad at me for doing that, all I do is I start laughing and I go, "Yeah."
Because
I
part
did
of me
do
thinks
that.
it's much funnier to just put it up and like him never knowing.
No, he's seen the video.
Oh, okay.
He's seen it. Also, this is the same mission again. I don't know if that's
Fuck!
what you
It's fine. It's fine.
Fuck! Well, we'll do it better this time.
want to do. We will do it better. I'm gonna game her up.
Well, we got goddamn points the last time, so whatever. Thank God you get points, even if you fuck it up.
I love my points. I love my gamer points.
Little number goes up.
I saw like somebody on the Space Marine 2 subreddit say something that was like completely insane, which was, I don't know what to do. I've beaten all the missions on Ruthless, and all my classes are level 25, and now it feels like there's no point in playing the game. And it's like,
Oh wow.
and it's
what
like,
ruined
okay,
every MMO on the planet.
and like one, playing games is fun, intrinsically. And two, this is something that I run into with FF14, where people go, "There's nothing left to do." I'm like, "You exhausted all the content in MMO.
Yeah.
Fucking go outside. How about that? How about you go outside?"
It drives me insane with games when you look at Steam reviews and it's like, there's nothing left to do after 300 hours.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
like,
Good. Honestly,
go outside and die.
move on.
Every game needs to be like Dota, where I can play it forever. Like, how about
Yeah.
you take your Dota ass to hell?
Like, dude, not to bring it back to Monster Hunter like too much because I know
Oh,
Mandy
this is a
doesn't play it,
direct,
but like,
perfect analogy, actually.
I
Yeah.
played the older ones. It's like, what the fuck you
okay.
played?
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, with Monster Hunter, it drives me nuts when a new one comes out, and the only criticism some people have is the end game is bad / it doesn't have an end game. It doesn't fucking need an end game. What are you talking about? You beat the game. Move on. If you don't want to make cool shit, fucking. Oh my god, it drives me nuts. I don't care
What
about
did
the end game of
Dota
those
do?
games.
So Scriven Wraith in the chat asks, "What did Dota do to be catching this crossfire?" It's a MOBA. MOBAs will always catch on that crossfire, man.
Can
This
play
is true.
forever.
This is true. Oh I'm pinging out like crazy.
I
My,
noticed. I seen it.
Yeah,
seen it.
This is like good old Left 4 Dead 2 online with Americans where I.
Oh yeah, I'm
shove
seeing the
zombie.
skipping.
Well, I'm
Here
not
you
even
go.
in America, bro.
Oh no, that's fine. It's just I might need to restart my game after this.
Yeah, that's possible.
But that is okay because like as long as if it doesn't affect my parry window, I think I'll be fine.
It will.
Yeah, World's End game was horrible. That's fair. But
Yeah,
who
it's terrible.
cares? Fuck it, who cares? You beat the game, move on.
Yeah, by the time I got to World's Endgame, I had played it for like hundreds of hours.
Yeah, like I got my money's worth. Like, oh,
But you can
man.
play it forever.
I could play it forever. That's true.
It's like, how
And-
come people
yeah.
don't complain about Call of Duty's Endgame? Oh, is it because by the time you might even think about that, they put out a new one?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, shoot that fuck. Oh, wow, you really got him. I saw that shit from far away. That guy got fucked.
Yeah, and then like every time they do add an end game like Guiding Lands, and then Rise had the red guys, the anomaly research
Yeah.
from Sunbreak. It's like it's always like it's fine. But
It's
this
always
isn't
just some monster that's like tuned up to be complete horse shit, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, why is it so tough? It's like, well, because what are you supposed to fight, brother?
Yeah. Like I just like played like the way I play those games quote forever is if like another friend got into it or if like they added a new monster.
Yeah,
like,
I
I
played.
don't really engage with the end game stuff because there's
Holy
not really
shit.
any point to it.
That's a lot of dudes down there. Like I
Yes,
played
it is.
Monster Hunter 3U until I was tired of it, and then I convinced a friend of mine to get into it. And I was like, "You need to get Monster Hunter." And he's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Well, the real reason is because I want to play through it again."
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm saying that it's so that we can have fun together.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
It's very fun.
Oh,
And that's
is that
back when Monster Hunter was fucked up.
Oh yeah, back when you couldn't roll backwards.
It's mine. I stole it.
Oh, I guess it is. I just saw you walk through me.
Just take it.
I stole it. You have any history with the Monster Hunter, Mando?
I can't remember the name of them. I played some of the PlayStation 2 ones.
Okay, yeah. That,
Oh,
I can't remember. I
so,
played.
like, dopes.
Yeah, Samara and I were talking about this a while ago. I played one of the PS3 ones, and I went, "Oh wow, this is like
PS3. There was
dangerous."
none on the PS3.
Was it 3 or 4?
There was one on the PS3.
Was there?
Portable
No, there
Third
wasn't.
had a version for the PS3 in Japan.
Oh, okay, but he definitely didn't play Portable Third. Like, come
Yeah, I know,
on,
but
man.
like my brain had to go. Well, actually,
Fuck, maybe what's a PS2 one that was on a PS3? So my friends showed it to me, like, these games are so cool, and I went, "Oh wow, this is really fucking addictive." It's kind of like dangerously so.
and also insanely jank. Like the jankest shit you've ever played.
But that didn't matter. It was more like
Oh yeah, you.
I think he was more into like that end game stuff. It's kind of like, oh wow, like it just keeps. He's like, yeah, it just keeps going forever. Like there's always more monsters to fight. I learned later that was not true.
Yeah, it's not true, but it feels like that when you start.
Yeah, especially when you look at 3 and you go, that game had 15 monsters?
That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. That's not okay.
Like, and you don't really notice it until
Dude,
you
this
actually,
fucking
somebody points it out to
this
you.
Power Sword rules, man, is crazy.
Yeah, I love the Power Sword so much. Like
thing is,
being
it's
able to
good,
switch
but it's
between,
not
like
like-
single target and swarms. I love that shit.
It's the best like general purpose because it can switch between the two.
Yup.
It's fun. I just find fists a lot funnier.
Well, they buffed
Fists is
fists.
Fists is not. Fists is
They
very
buffed-
funny to use.
They buffed fists, and that's okay.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they
I thought it was a little better than before.
dramatically increased the damage of the charge attack when it's fully charged. Because it
When I
takes
played
too
Fist,
long.
it was not good, but it was funny to use.
It
So I kept
takes
doing
too
it.
long in like patch 2.0 or whatever the fuck it is to like charge it up to not kill what you're hitting.
Yeah,
Right.
I always felt it was a bit underpowered. Like I liked using it, but I was always switching back to Power Sword after a bit.
Yeah.
Kind of gravitate towards dog shit weapons a lot if they're fun or funny to use.
Hey,
Oh,
I
definitely.
It's
just
like Power
realized-
Sword is so like general. It's like
I just
I don't
realized. Man, was this the first time we've ever spoken to each other with our voices?
no.
you
We've
sure?
been on whose was it? Oh, we were on Casey's stream once together, I think. There's been a few like other
No, I've
streamer
never been
things
on
we've been on
Casey's
together. We've 100% talked at some point about something. Without a doubt, it was someone else's stream. I don't remember who.
Okay. Well, because I was about to say, oh, well, I guess pleasure to meet you. Or-
No, no. It has been at least one or two, but I think it's been a while. It has to have been a while.
Man, Wilds is gonna come out, and I can't wait to just hear the gnashing. Oh fuck! The fucking gnashing and braying of children going. It doesn't run good on my personal computer.
Oh, but to be fair, those
Every
medium,
time.
those
They're-
recommended specs are a bit
And me
more.
going
Those are
like,
ass,
yeah, I
yeah.
know. I don't care though, because it runs okay on my computer. So
The streaming computer.
It works on my machine.
yeah, it works
the
on
ultimate.
my wildly overpowered machine. Holy fuck, these fucking.
What is this?
Yeah, when there's two of them, it drives me
What's this
insane.
Yu-Gi-Oh shit? We're not doing this.
There! Oh, yeah! Excellent.
Oh, he's making me tweak.
So, yeah, that was the specific
He laced
combination.
my
that-
hammer with Fent. Oh,
Can you imagine how bad this game would be if, like, Space Marine 1, you could take damage during these glory kills?
Oh, that'd be a dead game.
It'd be unplayable.
well, no, right now it is a dead game because it doesn't have an end game, but like whatever.
Oh, shut up!
Oh,
I hate it! By the way, I want you to know that even though I'm yelling at you to shut up, It's not a use.
Oh, no,
Space Marine 1 had a great end game.
I'm just having big emotions.
No, my girlfriend's Bulgarian. You're fine.
It's weird that came up twice today.
It comes up every time he brings her up.
Dude, no, it doesn't. Because you think she's fucking something else.
What's up with the country of?
I keep thinking she's Serbian.
Bulgari.
But then he'll go like, oh yeah, she's like babysitting this Russian kid. Like, oh yeah, it's like she's Serbian.
That's
makes sense.
real. She's teaching him English.
I know. And I'm like, oh wait, no, she's Bulgarian.
That she is.
Yeah, I met her, but she didn't speak a lick of Bulgarian. She spoke English the whole time.
I'm starting to think this has all been like a weird act.
No, it's true. In Chicago, she didn't speak a lick of English, like no Bulgarian at all.
I mean,
oh, that's right, because that was the fucking.
Do you
oh
speak Bulgarian?
Me? No,
No.
I know like a couple. She taught me like a couple words.
No,
Oh,
I
you
mean,
talking
Mando,
Mandy?
do you speak Bulgarian?
No.
Well, then how do you know?
That's a good point. No, I can recognize some of the serpent tongue a little bit, just not enough of it.
It just sounds suspiciously like English.
No, did Ed, do you want to tell the story of how you tried to introduce your girlfriend to people there, and how it caused a fucking nightmare at that pub?
Did I ever tell you that I actually didn't end up doing it, and it made a friend of mine very upset? If you can believe it.
I have to.
What, really?
So it's so when I tried to introduce my girlfriend to my friends, I lied to them and I told them that like she wasn't gonna make to our meetup. We were gonna go meet up at this bar in Chicago. And I was like, oh yeah, she's not gonna make it because she's busy with whatever. But in the meanwhile, I was plotting with her and being like, okay, here's what's gonna happen. I was talking to her like Mike Ehrmantraut. I was like, we're gonna pull up to this bar. You're not gonna tell them that you're coming, and you're gonna sit like across the bar from us. And then while I'm talking to all my friends including Mandy, the whole time I'm gonna be complaining about you, right? I'm gonna be like, man, my girlfriend's so annoying. She did this, and this. And then at some point, I'm gonna get really mad, and then I'm gonna slam the table, and I'm gonna yell, "Fuck it, I'm cheating!" And then I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna go to you, who's sitting at that table, and then I'm gonna bring you over to their table, and you're gonna introduce yourself as like some random other girl called like Victoria or some shit, and you're gonna pretend that you're like just this random girl I met at the bar. Just to
You're leaving out a lot of elements of the Victoria character. I'm sorry.
Oh, am I?
She was
Okay, no, please,
she's like, oh, I was practicing my accent. Like, I was gonna act like I'm some kind of tweaker. Like, hey, do you guys like have any heroin on you? Like, so much more just, oh, this random girl. No. There was a lot more going on with her.
She was gonna ask Billy if he had Fent on him.
Yeah. She's like, hey, do you guys party? Like, there was so much more to her character. Just, oh, she'd be a random girl. That makes it sound like you're just like, oh, she's fine.
This is so much work for a plan that I can feel didn't come together.
It did come together because we called like, hey, you know how many reservations do you have like for this pub? It's probably gonna be busy. And Ed kept fucking changing the number. Like, wait, what is coming?
Shit, she's not going. I kept forgetting.
It's like, then who else is going? Like, we're counting. Like, oh, you know, like we need like the other one just in case. Like, in case of what? Like, what are you talking about? It's like, oh,
you told us she can't make it.
You told us this other number. It's like, yeah, but my other friend is coming. Like, what friend? So he kept changing the number.
Christ.
Yeah, it completely fell apart. I did end up managing to do it with a friend of mine who was visiting from Canada here in Brussels for like a week. And that time the plan did actually work out. And dude, we strung him along for hours, man. It was brutal. And the whole time he had no idea. But the fucked up part was we had to abort like early because since he thought this was some random girl he thought that I met at the bar, he also started like chatting her up, and I was like, oh, okay, well, we gotta pull the plug now because this could go dangerous places, and I don't want to like actually upset him.
So like,
so our plan was, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Me and you are gonna go to this kissing booth, and then I'm just gonna like start making out with you while we're in the not kissing booth, sorry, this photo booth. I'm gonna start kissing you in the photo booth, and you know the whole time. My friend who's visiting, like, I've been dating my girlfriend for 2 years, so he just witnessed me, like, cheat on her for no reason.
Oh my god.
So, and, you know, the whole time this girl's my girlfriend. Oh, I'm missing out. I'm missing out a couple details, but yeah, that happened. And then we got out of the photo booth, And my friend is like catatonic, and then he just goes, I'm going to go to the bathroom now. And then he goes, and I'm like crying, laughing, and me and her are like just fucking, you know, we're dapping each other up. We're like, dude, that worked out perfectly. Epic prank. We did it. And then he comes back and he looks the angriest I've ever seen him in my life. And he goes, Ed, I'm going home. Give me your fucking keys right now.
Oh my god.
Is this after he knew, or?
No. This was before he knew. At this point, he saw me kiss this girl who he thinks is a rando.
Yeah.
He thinks he just saw me cheat on my girlfriend for no reason.
Yeah.
He went to the bathroom to collect his thoughts, came back and looked furious.
Yeah, no, you know why?
Yeah, of course.
Because you're an asshole and you just involved him in your bullshit.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden he's got to be like, well, she's gonna talk to me, and I can either say something or not say something, and either of these are awful.
Yeah.
You've dragged him into that.
So he comes out of the bathroom and he's like clenching both of his fists and he goes, Ed, give me your fucking keys right now. I'm going home. And then I go, I'd like you to meet my girlfriend. And then I like introduce her by name and all this shit. You know, like, all right, this is a prank. And then I say that and he goes, Ed, I don't fucking care. Give me your fucking keys right now.
Oh, yeah, no, because
And I'm
now
like,
you're just an asshole. Now you're just a piece of shit.
No. But he wasn't like mad about that. He thought I was lying to cover my ass. And then I went, no. This is actually my girlfriend.
No. You see, I wasn't lying before. I was lying before. I'm not lying now.
I'm telling the truth now.
And then he goes like, show me some fucking pictures of the two of you right now. I swear to God.
But that doesn't mean anything. You could have just been cheating on her for a while.
No, he did. He didn't end up buying it because then I showed him pictures that he had already seen.
Oh my God.
And he just didn't recognize her because she was like caked in makeup. And
Oh my god.
holy
Dude,
shit,
you are
man.
so stupid.
I can't believe you did this twice after like, oh, you did this again.
No, I did it again
How
because it
old
didn't
are
work
you
the
in
first
this story?
time.
Oh my
I
god.
wanted it the first time.
And you never reflected like, oh wow, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe that was a bad plan in the first
No,
place.
it meant that I had to do it, but better.
How old are you in this story?
This was like a year ago.
How old are you
Oh
now?
my god, that's.
I'm 27 years
Okay,
old.
okay, all right, okay, there we go. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine then, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Because I'm
Mandy, you
fucking
say it too.
38, man. The idea
So
of me
tired,
pulling
so
this
tired.
nonsense at 38 is just like, everyone
no,
would just look at me and go,
Jesus.
what the fuck are you doing? You know, I shouldn't judge
Oh,
too
it's probably not
strongly. Oh, hey, you guys still there?
Didn't you? What?
Yeah.
Okay, I shouldn't judge too strongly because there was always like a
Do you guys not want the Guardian Relic?
I think I did. Oh, hey, yeah. Because there was a emergency plan that me and my wife concocted, and by me and my wife, I mean I concocted it and said you got to go along with it, and she'd be like, I'm not going to go along with this. Where if we were ever somewhere we weren't supposed to be, or like got in trouble with like the cops somehow. So I don't know if you guys have seen Paige, but Paige and I look very similar. We're both gingers.
Yeah.
So I was like, why don't I just pretend to be like your mentally handicapped little brother? And then we can just, like, like I am Sam our way out of the situation.
I am Sam our way out of the situation.
What the fuck is I am Sam?
How do you get out of it? Like you were
Just
speeding.
be like, oh,
sorry,
I'm
my brother's
sorry,
slow.
my brother doesn't know what he's doing.
Dude, I do that too, but I say I'm Portuguese instead of
No,
I'm
you
mentally
can't do
handicapped.
that!
It works.
I'm Portuguese. Like
It
What
has
is that
worked. I
for?
have definitive proof that it worked. It's because like, oh, I'm Portuguese, I'm foreign, I don't know how stuff
don't
works
know,
in this
yeah.
country.
Okay, well, yeah,
Yeah.
that actually does work. In Japan, that works for everybody. Sorry, I don't speak Japanese. What? So, I don't get it.
I mean, unless you're in an establishment that banishes white people.
Yeah. Then
I
they'll
mean,
banish,
Portuguese
then
is
they'll
usually
banish
unusual
you
enough. They let
regardless.
it go. Like compared to saying, "Oh, I'm Italian," it's like I'm Portuguese. Like you might be like Pat and think that's an island out in like South
Yeah,
America.
no, nobody
They're
knows.
like,
what
oh,
Portugal
Wait,
is.
Italy's an
Yeah.
island out in South America?
No,
I thought it was like
Not.
connected to Africa.
no, Puerto Rico is an island.
Okay.
Do you say
What are we
connected to
doing
Africa?
here?
Sure
What
did,
are we
man.
doing here?
I sure did.
Puerto Rico is connected to where in Africa?
The top part.
So like the Egyptians are fighting over coffee beans?
Yeah, sure.
Speaking of coffee beans, do you guys ever have the one that's like cat shit?
No, I've not
Can
had the
you
cat
elaborate
shit
on that
coffee.
one?
The coffee luwak.
Yeah, I know. The cats eat the beans and then it ferments in the cat, and then
It's actual like cat shit.
oh
I
yeah,
thought you
no,
meant-
and then you
Oh,
scoop up
Jesus.
the cat shit beans.
I've had it.
Yeah,
It's
I've never-
honestly-
Yeah, rich people do anything other than help others. They'll be
Let's
like,
go
you know
to-
what? I want you to feed me the cat shit in the coffee. Like,
Let's go to Egypt to eat mummies, then next door to Puerto Rico for cat shit coffee.
Yeah, and then we'll go next door to Italy.
We were bred
Can you show me where your mummies are? Sorry, I'm Portuguese. I don't know where they're at.
Sorry, I'm Portuguese. I eated them.
did you just say I eated them?
Yeah,
That's fine.
I left the pyramids of Giza with a suspiciously mummy-shaped stomach.
British nobility
What does
did eat a
that mean?
fuckload of mummies. No, they ate fuckloads of mummies. It was like a delicacy.
Yeah. England.
I think they
man.
serve it at the place that has the cat shit.
I don't think they do it anymore.
Dude, Portugal is crazy with that stuff. We're very old-fashioned.
Wait, about cat shit?
No, about the thing Manny was talking about that I
Mummies? The
honestly
mummies?
didn't catch. I honestly didn't catch a lot of that. I was just agreeing to it.
Oh no, like British people used to eat mummies, like the
Yeah, no, that's real.
turn of the century.
Actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nobility. It was
So-
like this delicacy, like it's like people jerky.
So
Yeah, they would eat mummies.
Oh
So England, you remember when England was stealing everything from everyone?
Oh yeah.
So they decided
How long
to
is it in a
steal
museum?
corpses also.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a lesson there somewhere.
Is it be afraid of the English?
It's usually like universal lesson. I mean, I was in London like a month or so ago. It was
You are a
strange.
piece of shit for that. Still, I don't, you're not allowed
It
to
was
say
so,
that
it
in my
was so
vicinity.
last second. It was so last second.
What
I
now?
thought you were in Serbia.
I fucking hate you.
I did. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be in London. That's kind of near Ed. Like oh wait, no, it's not. 'Cause he's with his girlfriend. She lives in Serbia.
Yeah.
I went, oh wait a minute, no, she moved in with him, and I think he's in Portugal still. I'm not 100%.
Right.
I miss
I
either
told
of
like
those.
I told him the day before, like, oh, I'm gonna be in London this week.
What the fuck? That's awful.
Then
I
was
plan
what the
shit out
fuck?
like a year in advance if I'm gonna
Well,
go hang
no,
out
this
with friends and family.
the thing is, this was for like a work trip. This was like a kind of last second, like, hey, we're gonna go to this
Okay,
thing
Mando.
in England.
When
yeah.
when did you? How far before your trip did you know you were gonna go on that trip?
Not long. I want to say like a week or two.
Oh come on! You could have told him a week in advance.
The thing is, I thought he was with his girlfriend deeper in Europe.
In Serbia,
In
apparently.
Serbia. So, oh yeah, he's living with his girlfriend now. Went, oh no, she moved in with him. To be fair, you used to live in like the UK for a little bit. Like you've moved.
for a couple months, yeah, when I was in uni.
Yeah, but still,
Well,
it's like, oh, Ed's always moving around Europe somewhere else.
I don't
Serbia's not in
understand Europe. It's too small, but it's also kind of big.
Oh Christ, that guy's gonna call reinforcements. Yeah, it's like, oh, there's a guy. I don't know what they're called. I'm scared.
Lictor?
because They're not called Terminids.
The
Okay.
Invisible Bro.
But yeah, like it's small, but and like also big. It's like both, but it feels small because everything is kind of like connected.
What are you talking about?
Like, it feels
He's just
small.
saying words. He's just saying words.
I'm truing. It feels small because you can
God,
kind
you
of just
sound like
go
my
to-
brother when you say that. Oh,
What? I'm truing.
yeah, because my brother's francophone. So like, my brother and sister would like constantly fuck up their English. And like he would say shit like that. Like my sister says caching instead of hiding.
Oh, like a little hidden little cache.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Well,
how
because
my
cache means hidden, hide in
Right.
French.
that's how my mom speaks in French. She can't get the U's right. Like,
Well, it's tough,
French
'cause they're
people,
bullshit.
When French people say thing, they say truc, but my mom can't pronounce that, so she always goes truc.
Wait, truc?
Yeah,
For
like
thing?
a thing. Yeah.
That's not what
So
thing
tweak.
is. God
Hey,
damn it!
hey.
Nope. Sorry. Nope. I'm Quebecer. It's different.
Supplies secure.
It's very different.
Aid administered.
Yeah, shout out to buying Polar Express on DVD, and I did not realize that I was buying it dubbed in Quebec French, so I had no fucking clue what they were saying.
No.
Oh.
That's. You have no chance with that.
Yeah, my dad was very disappointed.
For Quebec
go.
French Homer though is the shit.
Oh yeah, French Simpsons was actually not bad. I grew up on that shit.
Because like Quebec French Homer feels more real than English Homer in terms of the kind of guy Homer is.
Yeah, it's like when people saw, like when the Mario movie was coming out, and people were like upset about Chris Pratt and whatever. But then they saw that like in like the French dub and shit, he
They
actually
were
sounded
all
incredible.
awesome as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were voice actors.
Yeah.
Billy always says that for King of the Hill, because I know Bill is called, it's like Poupon or something in Quebec.
Yeah,
It is something like that.
So like I think it's really funny that like French Boomhauer is somebody I can completely understand because he sounds just like my uncle. It's like absolutely ridiculous. Wow, I'm
think that's,
I'm so close to the boss that I'm clipping through his attacks.
I think that's part of the reason why. Oh my, what the hell am I looking at? I think that's part of the reason why I ended up with an American accent. It's because there are no Portuguese dubs. Stuff just doesn't get dubbed in
That's
Portuguese
how I ended
here.
up with an American accent
yeah.
as well as a Canadian. Is that all the local TV's in French, and I don't like Canadian TV because it sucks shit.
Yeah.
And so I watched American stuff, and then there we go.
Yeah. For me, like, there was just no option. Like, the Cartoon Network in Portugal was, like, just English.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, like,
You get
fucking
subtitles?
Dexter's Lab. I don't even think it
Oh
had
my
subtitles,
God.
because I don't even think we were supposed to have Cartoon Network. I don't think we were allowed.
I know for a fact I was not supposed to have Cartoon Network because the only way you could get it was like through a pirate radio dish or satellite dish.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Wow, my health fucking melted from
Oh
that.
my god, where's the ball? Wait, how did I lose the boss?
He vanished.
Oh, you know what? I should probably help Mando. This probably help you.
Is he
He's on me
actually-
right
oh,
now,
no,
so you
there
can,
he is.
yeah, he's still targeting me, so you can definitely res him. Yeah, there you go. Wow, he loves me.
That's fine.
Whoa! Yeah, we got hoops.
Oh, here he's coming from me.
Yeah, I'm going full gamer here.
You're going full gamer.
Oh yeah.
Please not on this stream. Okay?
Oh god, dude, the latest fucking
swat
thing of
him.
like, I can't believe woke people don't know how to make game engines. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking
Okay,
about?
listen. I think we can all agree that the plot has been lost when Space Marine 2, the Roman fascist jerk-off simulator, has been labeled under woke, under the fucking woke curator list.
Oh,
Wait,
that
is it?
shit is
Yes.
so, yeah, it is.
Is it? How?
Implausibly diverse Space Marines.
Oh, because minorities showed up? And
Yes.
There
Unattractive
was a-
Imperial Guard commander.
There's a Black Inquisitor in the campaign for Dawn of War 1.
Shut the fuck up.
There's Black Space Marines in the Space Hulk game from like 1994.
We used to
don't
be a
know where you-
real country. Fuck.
So like it's really depressing because it's like these guys are only gonna get sadder and angrier over time. Cause like
But like, if this game is woke,
if
then
this fucking thing, like then what like like it's
Look
never
at this
gonna go
loading
back,
screen.
dude.
I like to imagine this is exactly the thing these three are talking about in the helicopter.
You hear the
Imperium woke.
Inquisition's calling us the woke Marines. You hear that?
We used
And I
to
guess it's
be
kind of
a
the
real
plot of Space
empire.
Marine 1.
No, it's not.
He basically said Titus is woke, and they took him away.
That's not.
And they put
That's
him in the
not-
most racist division of the Space Marines that literally kills aliens nonstop, and tried to fix him.
Yeah, they put him in the anti-woke time chamber. Get the woke out
That's
of him.
literally the Death Watch in the Imperium. They do nothing but kill aliens.
Dude, when Dimitri was trying to help me like understand where the fuck we were at with Space Marine 2, because I played the first one and I was completely lost as to what was going
Here's
on.
what you
He was
need to
like,
know is that Leandros is
Yeah.
a fucking snitch piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Dimitri hit me with like, "Oh yeah, you should play Bolt Gun though," and I went, "What? Why? Wait, where does Bolt Gun come in?"
There's references to this, yeah.
Bro, I was playing fucking
I'm fucking terrified Dimitri gave you lore without my supervision, though.
I was playing
I don't know what the fuck he told you.
Metaphor, the demo for Metaphor. I had a sponsored stream for it
Oh.
yesterday or the day before. And the healing spell in that game is spelled DEI. And and when I got
Weaponized.
to that, my chat just fucking lost their minds.
Of course.
Just like literally being healed by wokeness. Just
It's fucking stupid.
it sure is, man. Oh. Yeah, that game's gonna be hot. I was like, oh, bang out that
Metaphor.
demo in like a couple hours. Dude, that demo is like 6.5 hours long.
Oh Christ!
Which makes me feel that
Jesus.
full game is gonna be like 1 to
million.
130.
You know what? You know what demo was extremely fucking long, but did the opposite and maybe not want to buy it. It was the one for Unicorn Overlord, because like I loved 13 Sentinels, and I was like, well, whatever they make next, I'm gonna play it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then-
it was the same idea as like carry your progress forward kind of thing.
Yeah, and it was one of
Huh.
those, and I played it, and I went, this game is gorgeous. This is absolutely not for me. It's like a spiritual sequel to Ogre Tactics,
Tactics Ogre.
Tactics Ogre, which I've never even heard of, and it's like this weird strategy game where the entire game is the preparation, and yeah, I was just like,
Yeah, I had
man,
a really
wish
weird situation where I did like an overview of. I did a sponsored video for that. It was like an overview video that they wanted, and I sent it in for a review. And they're like, more gameplay tips, and I'm like, dude, I don't know.
I don't know how this shit
I
works.
don't. So then I just like spent like an hour like building up like a really busted team, and then just put in a 5-minute tutorial on how to build that team. And they're like, okay. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Gameplay
Was
tips,
that one?
min-max.
Was that one published by Atlas,
Yes.
or was it Sega?
Well,
Okay,
I
it
mean,
was
Sega
Atlas.
is Atlas, yeah.
Just hearing this, I figured it was Atlas.
Yeah, because I was telling a friend of mine, because he has a friend that makes like exclusively SMT content, and I was telling him like, I was like, I'm surprised that somebody would like corner themselves like that, because from what I hear, Atlas is like notoriously really hard to work with.
Hey.
Like I just hear about like the Persona stuff of like, oh, you're only allowed to stream up until Thursday, and then that's
Hey,
it.
listen, I could
Oh,
tell
oh.
you some stuff about that. It's very,
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It's very.
Okay.
So Atlas working as like a business partner, they're super chill. They're like, they always provide the materials you need like way in advance. They work with like third-party advertising companies that are people that I've worked with before, and they get back to you super quickly, and they're really nice. Working with them, but like wanting to cover their stuff, but you're not working with them, their shit's always completely insane. It's
checks
always like, or it used to be like completely arbitrary rules, and then they would put out a spoiler guide that would be like, make sure not to fucking show the cutscene. Like they'd put out the day of a game's release, they'd be like, make sure not to show who the true culprit of the murder is, and then they would list the character's name.
Yeah, that's right.
And
oh
you'd
my
be
god.
like, and you're like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
Don't mention anyone who dies,
Yeah.
such as.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the worst on fucking YouTube recommended when a new game comes out. And
Oh, I
obviously
had to
people
block
rush-
the boss fight database. I had to physically get a YouTube
Yeah.
blocker to block that channel specifically.
because they always upload shit that's like blank game ending brackets blank dies. Like you don't need to call it.
And the screenshot is the final boss.
Oh my god, man.
I think that they're in the spoiler technology. that there is no one, and I mean no one, that beats the PS4 dashboard, with the second place being the PS5 dashboard. If you are about to play a game and you hit down on the D-pad, it will show you a random dude's live stream of the game, and it is always them finding the final boss of any game you are playing. It is, and you can't turn that off. Dude, I got a pre-release copy of Dark Souls 3, and somebody was fighting the final boss in the fucking recommended streams on the PlayStation 4 dashboard.
Wow.
Like, it is unavoidable.
How
so you have
the
to,
fuck?
So we only got 2 people in here.
Yeah, I was about to say I forgot to restart my game, and I've been stuck in that.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Well, you just
Oopsies.
hold on. Let
I'll do that right now.
me
We have landed them.
let me fucking
Communications will be inhibited.
get you a code.
Thank you.
Understood.
Oh, don't leave the squad.
It's always fun.
We should probably
when,
have each other on fucking Steam instead of this.
Yeah, it's
You
always
add
fun.
people through from Steam, like through the in-game thing.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, but we don't
Oh.
have each other on stream because we're not friends.
Right.
Drew. This is what happens. We're coworkers.
Ugh.
Did you see his Steam profile? What happened?
No, like we're not coworkers. Gross. We're colleagues. Colleagues.
This is a different issue entirely, but I've the one YouTube blocking thing I have, I banned any title with ellipses in it.
Oh, you don't like the pregnant pause?
Yeah, well, because every single video with it is like, yes, developers actually thought of this.
Oh my!
This is really in the game.
Brilliant.
It sounds like fucking Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle.
You know,
I
my-
read them all that way.
I have to disagree with you very
developers
violently. Because my favorite one is the
everything.
developers didn't think of this, and then they show a unique interaction that the devs planned for. And you're like, that's the opposite of what you wrote. Chinese AI fucking video scratcher.
They started that way. Like, it's like, oh, that's. I think I can't be 100%. I think that started with Baldur's Gate 3 because people were finding like crazy shit all the time in that could happen. But then they realized like, oh, that works. They did it for every game. I saw Space Marine. No, was it Space Marine? I think it was. I think that's why I finally did it. It was a month or so ago. It's like, yes, developers actually thought of this.
Yeah.
And it's them like walking the battle barge. And there's like a conversation happening. And he walks up and listens to the conversation, then walks away.
Dude, I literally saw that exact TikTok yesterday.
Yeah. Devs knew you would explore.
Yeah. I have to say,
Knew
I'm
you would
actually
walk
like
around.
genuinely disappointed that like incredibly awful machine translated Chinese synopses of popular movies is starting to become less popular. Because I love it. I love it. It's so bad, and I can never figure out what's happening in the movie.
The titles are always shit like, it's like a weird summary of it, like man falls into hole then becomes dinosaur.
And it's
You go,
like,
what the fuck?
and it's
That's-
fucking A Time to Kill with Sam Jackson.
Yeah.
Or is this like I've never seen this? Is this like the Duang scan? Like
Yeah, it
levels
is.
of
It is
English?
actually extremely
that's
similar to that.
awesome.
Oh, Ed, I think
awesome.
I think your friend might have watched those. The same one who does the he goes on like YouTube, watches ending explained before he watches the movie.
Fuck, I hate that kid, dude.
Fuck, I hate
kill him.
that!
He watches ending explained before watching the movie. That's how he picks what to
Oh,
watch.
I could never
hit me up,
tolerate
like-
this person.
He hit me up like, "Yo, Ed, have you seen Hereditary?" Yeah, man, it's like one of my favorite horror movies ever. Why? Because, dude, I saw the ending explained. It looks fucking crazy. You think I should watch it? What is wrong with you?
So, hey, to anyone in the live chat, I'm going to save you from this. It came out in 97, so we are now fucking 27 years. No. Oh, God, 97, 27 years out of the original production run of Evangelion. So if you don't want to hear anything I'm about to say, just close your ears for 1 minute.
We're gonna discuss Evangelion spoilers.
So fucking, I love Ava. It's important, but whatever. Wooly, my friend, longtime friend and co-host on my podcast, or
Yeah, I've heard of him.
like, was sold on Evangelion by somebody. Well, not sold. Somebody walked up to him and said, "Bro, you got to check out Evangelion. Dude's robot is his mom." That was the first sentence he ever heard ever, and it's just like, oh my god.
I mean, if you wouldn't watch it any other way,
Wooly
that piques your
watches
interest.
things with no information. He's like obsessed with spoilers, and he has
I
always
also
been
do
obsessed
that.
against spoilers. So like this in particular was just the most insane out of pocket shit ever.
Walking up to Wooly to recommend him the Bionic Commando 2000s remake. Yeah, dude, you gotta play this shit. His arm is his wife.
Are you serious?
No, wait, what do you mean? Am I serious?
Wooly is a massive Bionic Commando mark to the point where we got him a gigantic framed photo of that game's box art with the text "His wife is his fucking arm" and gave it to
You're
him for his birthday.
fucking with me.
No, I'm serious.
There's no way.
I'm absolutely serious. Because he was super excited for that game, and it came out and was really mid and had like the shittiest plot twist of all time.
Bro, you
know
gotta
what?
play Binary Domain. The robot is French.
Okay, listen, Binary Domain is fucking awesome.
I still haven't played it. I always
You have
look
to play
at it
with
and I go,
X, like. No,
What-
no. What you
what
do
if-
is you play with like a headset, so you can use the voice commands.
No, don't do
It's
that.
like Tom
That's
Clancy's
terrible.
End War.
No, man.
Take cover.
Hey, listen. What if secret Koreans were actually robots?
That's Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, but that's also Binary Domain.
Yeah. Fuck, I saw some anime movie a few years back where I think the twist was all of Japan had turned themselves into robots secretly.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember the name of it. It was a 3D animated movie.
oh,
But
is
it was
Gantz?
No, it was not gay. It sounds like it, but it wasn't. It was like, we need to see what's happening in Japan. They've blockaded it off, and they went in there, and the big twist was all of Japan turned themselves into robots.
I think you
that
might
look like-
actually be talking about Binary Domain.
That's not Binary Domain.
That-
This was a movie.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
Are you sure
It's like
that this thing,
they-
that the name
no,
you can't
they
remember?
No, they run through a market. And there's like little kids and stuff, and at some point, like they're bleeding oil. They go, "Oh wow, like that's so crazy! Everyone in Japan is a robot." Appleseed. It is one of the Appleseed
Oh my
movies,
God.
is it? It can't be the original Appleseed. Fuck. Which one is it? I sound insane, but
You're
I've
just
seen
making
this.
shit up now. This is not even.
No. Shit, I got
Are
it
you
so
sure
long ago.
you
I think I
didn't
bought
just
it on
have a
iTunes.
dream?
No. I bought this on iTunes. That's how I know it was a while ago.
I love asking somebody if they had a dream. It's the most dismissive fucking thing you could ever say.
Did you dream this?
It came to me in a vision.
Is this even a real thing, or did you have a scary night dream? Oh boy.
Ed, can you minimize Harry Kissinger and look up anime Japan turned into robots?
Yeah, sure, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
treat me
definitely
like I'm
gonna
your
bring up
Jamie.
a bunch of really like clear results.
Yeah.
I
That
still
thing's
have
never
one
happened
that,
before.
I still have one that Leon recommended me ages ago. Is Angel's Egg or True Angel's
Oh
Egg?
yeah, Angel's Egg. Yeah. That's
Leon recommended you
that's
something called True.
Inspiration for the Dark Souls 3 DLC, Ring City.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's getting
and,
like
and a lot of stuff in Elden Ring actually.
That's getting a big Blu-ray re-release. I'm just waiting on that.
It is probably
Oh, nice.
getting that because of Elden Ring.
That would make sense, yeah. I also was thinking for a second, Mandy, you might be thinking about Pluto, but I've only watched 2 episodes. So I
I've
actually
Oh,
also-
Pluto's so good.
So
Pluto's so fucking good.
We were watching Pluto, and do you know what we discovered while we were watching Pluto?
Oh?
Watching a long form series with an infant is really hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My sister drives me crazy with that. She has 2 kids. Oh, do you and Paige? I mean, maybe you don't because you're normal. Do you and Paige
Hey,
go to,
oh, thank you so much. Oh wow. Oh, that's so nice of you to say.
but no, you know, my sister is she's not well in the head. She can't be. She cannot be. She goes to fucking parent theaters, if that makes sense. It's a theater
Parent
where
theater.
everybody can bring a baby.
Oh fuck
Right.
that, dude.
Sounds awful.
That is
Yeah, so,
awful.
like,
That
why would
is
you want that?
terrible.
So everybody there is just
No.
with a
Me and Paige went to see a
toddler or
movie a
lower.
little while ago, and we did the fucking thing where we hired a babysitter to
Yeah.
watch our child.
No, but that's the thing. My sister's a hack. If I'm not free, she's not getting a babysitter. And then if I'm free, she doesn't even fucking tell me I'm coming over to babysit.
Oh,
She's
I'm
always
down.
like,
I'm
hey,
fucking
Ed.
so down right now.
My sister's always like, oh, Ed, you want to come over? We're going to have drinks or whatever. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, sure. And then I go there and she goes, baited. I'm actually going to go to dinner with my husband. You're watching the kids.
Oh, you should fucking fight her.
That's what I mean by
Like
my
normally you can't
sister.
fight but that's your sister, so you can fight her.
This is true. I could.
You
I
can
could
fight
beat
your
my
siblings. That's God's rule.
But yeah, she goes to these like fucking. So, okay, you guys get the concept of like parent theaters. So
That is awful.
she's over
Right.
here. She always has like the wackest takes about movies, like the type that's like, Ed, can you explain to me why the poor family in Parasite were the main characters? Like that type
Oh
of shit.
my god!
Yeah.
Oh!
This is the level we're operating on.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
Do you now understand why I mean you and Paige are normal?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that is-
that's a
yeah.
fair baseline.
So I'm fucking talking to her about like, oh dude, I'm so excited for Dune Part 2. That shit like
Okay, here we go.
stimulated the shit out of me. And then she was like, yeah, I didn't really like the first one. I found it kind of boring, didn't really get what was going on. I went, oh, why's that? And she went, oh, it's because the whole time, like, all I could hear was like children screaming, and I wasn't really looking at the screen. I was breastfeeding, but like
Are they
overall,
not-
yeah, just kind of like a mid-movie.
Do they not put
You weren't
like?
fucking watching it.
Do they not
What
put
do you mean it was
subtitles on at that place?
No,
Was it at like
no.
was it one of those like parent showings? Like bring the
Yes,
kids
it
to
was.
see
She
Dune?
watched it, dude. Think about that. She took her 1-year-old to
stare at
Dune. What is your
I still
fucking
remember-
problem?
I
Fucking see Baron
remember-
Harkonnen on the screen going bath time.
Oh my God,
I
just, like,
remember
so-
taking going to Clerks 2 with a friend of mine on release for the midnight show, and there was a
Oh,
crying
man.
1-year-old in the front row,
That's insane.
and my friend just yelled down to turn their baby off, and they got so embarrassed they ran out. And it's like,
Jesus.
Clerks 2 is an R-rated movie in which there's a fucking donkey show in it. What do you bring in your fucking
They
1-year-old?
didn't know that at the midnight premiere though,
You know what they knew? They knew it was rated R.
but they didn't know about the donkey show. So
What's a donkey show?
Oh, you're not
Oh.
tricking
Is
me
it-
with
is it-
this.
look it up
I'm
later.
actually, is Donkey Show like? Isn't that the guy who hates windmills?
That's Don
Oh my
Quixote,
god! Oh my god!
the guy who hates windmills.
Thank you very much.
There's
Fuck.
no way you.
Not telling him, he could find out on his own. My one little kid theater experience I can remember was watching Attack the Clones, and there was this kid sitting behind me, and every once in a while he'd go loudly, "El Chewbacca." The problem was he would say El Chewbacca when C-3PO was on the screen. At one point, I heard like his mom shushing him in the droid factory. When his head got knocked off, I heard him going, "El Chewbacca, El Chewbacca," and she's like trying to like reassure him, like, "No,
Oh my
I'm
god!
like, no, like."
Oh, that's just great.
So
All right, let's take out these chaos shitheads. All right.
My mom,
okay.
when she watched Phantom Menace, she was like, Ed, you have to watch Phantom Menace. It's the funniest movie ever. There's this gay little rabbit who has the funniest antics.
Well, I mean, yeah, you know what? Yeah.
I went to the re-release of that from the I brought Dimitri to that actually, and on the way inside there were people dancing to Not Like Us in the parking lot.
Man.
Yeah, the credit song to Phantom Menace. Not Like Us.
You can hear it from inside the theater.
This is a weird fucking conversation.
We had like that end theater where it's like right by the wing of it, so like the parking lot's like right out the door if you exit it. So like they're like having the pod race, and there's like these are midichlorians. There's like a really muffled. He's talking to Anakin. He's a little kid.
Holy shit, man.
So I think it was like, I think the song had dropped like that week. It was like right after.
Dude, I had to leave a party to listen to that song. I was at like
Why?
my friend. I was at my friend's mom's birthday, so it was like a shitload of old people, and I was like, Kendrick just dropped, can I put us on the aux? And they went, no, and I went, okay, I'm going home. And I just went home.
You know what? You made the right decision.
Yeah, because I was like, I need to listen to this right now.
Yeah, and I heard it and I went, that was nice. And I got to hear it again for a few hours while Watto was arguing over engine parts.
Oh my god.
50-50.
Oh my god.
Brothers,
Hey, those West Coast tricks don't work on me,
I'll do anything other than free this one slave's mother. I'll go through every hoop known to man to not save this kid's mother.
Can we come back for mom? No.
You know what my favorite
There's
part
no
about
time.
that is? And like, I know I'm echoing Plinkett here, but he goes, no pod is worth 2 slaves. And like, what
It's a
is
really nice car.
like, what is Shmi Skywalker doing for Watto by just living in
now
her
you're-
own house?
Now you're entering the fucking Watto is Anakin's real dad theory.
Oh,
The Star Wars community has that where
no,
Watto
I
is
am
his
not
actual
entering
dad.
that.
No, you are. There's a theory that Watto is his actual dad.
That doesn't.
Whatever, man.
Doesn't.
No, it's like the bigger Luke theory.
Oh, no,
I
but that,
do
no,
know
that's
about
not a
the
theory.
bigger
That's a
Luke
real
theory.
character.
Yeah.
Is it Luke with a bunch of U's? Is it that one?
Oh
No,
no,
it
no,
is-
that's extended universe
It
shit.
is a clone of
and
Luke that is just a slightly bigger version of Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. So there's this whole thing that in like A New Hope, they think that in some scenes, Luke is slightly taller. And one theory is that it's an uncredited stunt double. The other theory is that there's a secret bigger Luke who appears only sometimes.
No, I'm pretty sure the expanded universe actually turned that into a real character.
I don't think it did. That has Jar Jar's dad.
Oh, the one
The
that's like
sailor
trying to kill
George-
himself?
Yeah, he was like a whaler called George R. Banks. And his wife goes, "Think of what you have to live for, honey. Think of your son." And he tries to blow his brains out.
It's amazing.
Disney could never. But no, Luke and Luke are 100% real, too.
I see. Here's the thing: when Star Wars comes up, I have like the biggest grain of salt, especially when you're fucking within my ear of vision. Like,
I'm sorry,
it's
what?
just- like one of the first things Mandy said to me was like, "Oh yeah, when they were like doing the concept art for Watto,
That's right.
like fucking George Lucas wanted to give him like an actual fucking yarmulke.
Oh
and,
my
like,
god!
like the things," and I was like, "No, he didn't." And then Manny was like, "No, it's true, it's true." When the people when the concept artist told him like, "Oh no, you can't do that," he was seen like walking slowly to his car and yelling, "They can't keep getting away with it."
Okay.
And Mandy convinced me that that was real.
Wait, did he really convince you of that, bro?
Yes, he did.
Bro, pay
I didn't
attention to
know-
the world that you live in. How about
I
that?
didn't know him at the time, so I was like, "Oh my god, that's crazy."
Well, no, because it was that, but then you were believing that, but I told you about the tall Yoda thing. But like, oh yeah, Yoda was supposed to be really tall like at one point. Like there was no way they made Yoda tall. It's like, yeah, and like Attack of the Clones, they were like experimenting, and I gave him the shittily like photoshopped image of Yoda being like way taller than Obi-Wan. Like,
That's what I was like.
That's
Okay,
what they
all right,
said.
this guy's fucking with me. This guy's fucking.
Brother.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ.
it is kind of insane the caricatures that like George Lucas did get away with. Like
Yeah.
Watto was kind of fucking insane.
A friend of mine recently sent me a podcast clip of I always butcher his name, the voice actor Peter Serafinowicz.
Yes, you nailed it, by the way.
Nailed it, yeah.
Oh wow, I'm crazy. So I didn't know this. He voices Darth Maul in Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He also
and
voices mild-mannered Pate in Dark Souls 2.
This is true.
Oh.
He does.
Right, because now Sam Witwer voices Darth Maul and everything now.
Yeah.
What he shows up in, I guess.
Well,
Darth Maul
he was on
talks,
this.
he's got one scene where he talks to Sidious.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So he's talking on this podcast about how much like he got paid like shit for that role, etc., etc. And then he's actually describing Phantom Menace to someone who's never seen it. And then as he's talking, he goes, quote, "I think that might have been the most racist movie of the 20th century."
Oh, no. Come on.
he's
Come on.
talking
I don't think so. The 20th
Because he's
century.
talking about like
Come
he's talking about like the
on.
Trade Federation, and he's like, "Yeah, that was just
So
like."
first of all,
No,
that
there are two
movie
of them.
came out in 2001, so it was the 21st century.
Oh, was it actually 2001? I thought it was like.
No, I thought it was 99.
Was
Phantom
it?
Menace
Yeah.
was 99.
Okay, well,
Yeah, where's your... Yeah, the Trade Federation was not a
why am
response
I
to 9/11.
mentally conflating Phantom Menace with 9/11?
Because you thought of Watto and thought, that's probably some 9/11 shit, isn't it?
Oh no.
But no, 99. George Lucas was a visionary ahead of the curve on how movies would be made, as always.
Is that what we're going with?
But, I mean, no, guys, you don't understand. In every shot, there's a special effect.
This frame is so dense.
I don't think that was Phantom Menace had like real sets, right?
No.
Like I think there was some stuff that was
I don't think there was
like
anything.
not CG.
I think you're thinking of Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith had no real sets.
No, Attack the Clones too. Because I saw Phantom Menace recently.
No,
outside the fucking
Attack of the
Kendrick
Clones
Lamar
did have a real
concert.
set because they had the space gauntlet.
Oh right, where they just went to that place in Italy,
Yeah, the
like
Space
Tuscany or
Menace.
somewhere. Right, right.
Where they have to
Yeah.
not be in love.
Yeah, they went to the border of Italy and Africa.
Well, wouldn't that just be
That's
the
a thing.
Mediterranean, actually? Wouldn't that actually be a real place?
Padme and Anakin romantically drinking cat shit coffee.
I've never seen this fucking animation.
What animation is that?
The Blade Masters can pin you? Hello?
Yeah.
I've never seen that in my life. Damn, I got fucked up.
God, these melted guys are scary. Gonna make the pixie dust come out of them.
Oh, the Rubric Marine. Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's the guy that killed me. And that's why he died in one shot.
Want the Thousand Suns to fuck off. I'm coming, Ed.
Definitely
brother.
a better faction to fight than Chaos Undivided. I don't care for Chaos Undivided.
I'm glad I just didn't go with Korn again.
There was that batch of just like, hey, who we fight? Oh, it's Korn.
Yeah.
Or like the Haze guys?
Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
the music is like a religion to them. Sorry, gaming is like a religion. And Haze is the shit.
What the most fucked up thing? Ed doesn't know this. Pat and I were having a conversation about Haze earlier today that I do not think you saw.
He did not. That was.
We had an independent Haze discussion earlier today.
There's a lot of things that are coming up today where I'm like, I cannot believe this topic is somehow coming up again. But like, apropos of not the people that were talking about it before.
No.
Why were you talking about Haze? Because Mando was making some Haze goofies.
Yeah, but it's like, who has talked about Haze in two separate conversations in one day?
I'm
since-
pretty sure
I wanna say a
like
decade.
Casey Excellent and Gigaboots will occasionally talk about Haze because that shit's fucking embarrassing and cringe.
That makes sense, yeah.
It's like people who love garbage like to talk
That's
about
why-
Haze.
The fact I was able to get a copy of Haze into a fucking publisher direct is insane.
I
Nobody
can't
cares
believe,
about
I can't believe
Haze.
they allowed it.
It's fair use, brother.
Don't ask, don't tell.
That's not what that is.
No, that's how it works. That's how, you know, if you only use the first 5 seconds of a copy of Haze, you can show it.
Also, it's a show, don't tell.
No, that's all
true.
No. It's ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
No, but it's like music. Like if you play the first 5 seconds of Haze, it's royalty free.
Wait, are we
Dude,
talking about
did you
the
guys know
song,
the
or are we
Stairway to
talking
Heaven
about-
backwards?
The Who's backwards?
No, it's like that fucking thing where people always say, "Oh, do you know that Stairway to Heaven backwards is like a recipe for lasagna or whatever the fuck?"
Yeah,
They do
no.
not. It's not a recipe for lasagna.
Yeah, you'd have to be the kind of person who believes in tall Yoda to understand that fucking shit.
Yeah. Who the fuck is that guy? You know, like, damn, what a moron. Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey, listen, you know what? I'll make you feel a little better. I may have said some stupid things in my life. I recently let people know on my stream that I'm an idiot, and I was like 36 before I realized that fish have anything in their body other than bones and meat.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Other than bones and what?
I thought
No,
they
no, no.
were-
I need to hear more about this one.
I thought, you know, when like a goddamn cartoon character eats a fish and
Like when
just,
their arm is chopped off, they're like red meat and a bone. You thought that was fish? There's like fish meat and
You
bone.
thought they didn't have organs?
I thought they didn't have organs. I thought you just you put your finger
Oh my
on the
God.
bone of the fish and you put the fish in your mouth and then
You're watching Tom and Jerry like pull out a like big fish skeleton for too long. Oh wow, it's crazy how fish do that.
listen, man, no one's perfect. We all do dumb things.
But it's like out of all the restaurants you've been to, well, I kind of
fi-
want to say
the
I
fish
want
comes
I'm
out in
understanding
meat
this one a
form,
little
dude.
bit. Yeah, I'm getting this one a little bit. Because like when you get like a fish at a restaurant, sometimes they'll give you almost the whole thing. Like, oh wow, skin everything on it, but it's like, where are the organs?
Tell them. So somebody in the chat says tell them about the recent one, and I don't even know which one it is because I say stupid shit all the time. I say stupid things all the time. Oh yeah, they want me to explain that. Like I recently described how because I'm so short, I always use the child's urinal.
What? Is that true?
Yeah.
I mean, that one makes sense.
I'm really short. I am incredibly fucking short. I am 5'2" on a good day.
Okay, but have you ever waited, like, people are using the bathroom, right? You walk in there, the child's urinal is being taken by children, but there's some empty adult
Okay,
ones.
so
have you waited for the child or just gone for the big one?
Here's where the second part comes in. And the second part is that I was like, well, I hate using the adult urinal because I'm always afraid that my balls are going to touch the bottom of the urinal.
I mean, that's fair.
To
That's
which
fair.
people
Fucking
say, "Why are your
terrifying.
balls out when you're peeing?" And then I'm like, "How am I gonna fucking piss without my balls out?" And then a bunch of confusion happened.
Dude, that's literally where the pee is. Like, how else are you gonna pee?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, don't you just drop your pants to your ankles like everybody else?
So
Yeah.
oh man, it does feel good, man. It does. It literally.
It's nice when you're at home.
When I'm in my
Your
own
own home.
house, like I will not use the bathroom with clothes on.
Dude,
that's just
I
horrible.
was having a fucking movie night with my homies, and then one of them like just decided it'd be really funny to like go into the bathroom and slap my ass. He went into the bathroom and then saw me like with full like fucking ass, ankles, like everything, and he was like, "Could you actually drop your pants when you like piss?"
It
and I'm like,
feels
I'm
good,
at home.
man.
I'm at home. Why would I not?
I like he goes there to slap your ass and you're the fucking psycho.
What a weirdo! Can you believe this, dude?
Yeah, he's judging me.
I went to the bathroom to slap his ass and his whole pants were down. That's crazy.
I was made uncomfortable by the bathroom situation I encountered when I wanted to engage in some mild sexual harassment.
Oh, I should have called it that. I should have ruined his life.
Dude, if someone, anyone, my wife included, slap my ass when I'm taking a piss, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. That is private time. That is for no one. That is for Pat. That is.
Maybe this urinal thing is how tall Yoda got like concepted in the first place.
Oh, bro, you gotta shut the
Don't
fuck
even
up.
get at it.
What does he do if he goes to a urinal?
Oh, I
We
should
could
help
make
you.
him a little bit taller.
Oh,
so
I'm gonna
his
die.
Little green
Does anyone
balls
have
don't get
any
on
help
it.
to help? Here.
I'm trying to.
Why did my
Turn around.
my
Oh, I already
fucking
spawned a
banner
minute.
just instantly disappeared?
Oh yeah, on this mission it's bugged. I died. On this mission it's bugged. The banner clips through the elevator.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that shit.
It's just me now, huh?
There's
Yep.
sniper.
Ooh, look at that movement.
I'm not too worried about it.
I thought he was about to dome you the second you said
So
that.
how do I save you dudes now?
Oh, you just wait.
We wait 30 seconds.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it? I can wait
Yeah.
for 30 seconds.
Yeah, and it's not even like a. It's very forgiving because it's not even like a Left 4 Dead.
Oh, mine just
Dark Tide thing.
popped in. I think
Oh,
if
because you reached
do
the next checkpoint. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's not even like a Dark Tide like Left 4 Dead thing where you have to like go rescue them once they spawn back in. No, we just spawn in on you.
Hey, I'm
That's it.
hey, I'm so glad to be supported, by the way, guys. Like my wife keeps telling me I'm weird to take off all my clothes every single time I go to the bathroom, but like that's the future.
The thing is, like, if it's in your house, who gives
Yeah,
a
if
shit?
it's in not in somebody else's fucking house.
No, but if it's in your own
Oh,
house, you
yeah.
do whatever the fuck you want. Leave
No,
the door
yeah,
open.
no.
Who
If,
cares?
like in somebody else's house, you just don't go and you hold it until you think you might have to go to the hospital.
Yeah. It's like if it was happening in public, I think that's really fucking weird. If like,
Yeah, no, that's-
I'm at the movie theater, go to the toilet, close the stall, take my shirt off. Like, no, that's really fucking strange.
That's weird. I don't want to touch anything in there. I don't want to touch
Yeah.
anything.
I'm right up there as well because like I would rather die than use a public bathroom. I fucking hate
I've
public
come really
bathrooms, man.
close to like disaster based on this this rule.
But Ed, with the amount of airports you've gone through, like, how do you
dude,
survive?
I just don't. Barely. I survived barely. Like I've spent 30 hours in Dallas, and I was just like, I'm just not gonna eat anything.
Okay, but then,
Dude, shout out to Dallas, by the way. My flight got delayed 30 hours, and then at one point I'm like, okay, it's been like 28, 29-ish. Let me get up, right, and see if there's any, like, info on my flight. I get up to look at the flight info for, like, a second. I leave my luggage on a chair that's right next to me. I check my flight info, and it's like, oh, okay, sweet. They got the gate. I'm gonna go grab my luggage and move. I turn around and see my luggage. There's 2 cops looking at it. And I'm like, oh, God. Oh, God. What
Looks
now?
like some
They're like,
shady fucking luggage, bro.
yeah, no, because apparently it's a big rule in American airports that you can't leave luggage unattended.
Oh no, you
Yeah,
can't leave luggage unattended because people think that the somehow
will
who
slip
made it
bombs
past
into them.
security will somehow get a bomb into your luggage without you noticing.
Yeah.
Did
So
you
I
pack
like,
your luggage yourself? Who the fuck else is gonna pack my luggage?
so they're like just they're asking me like, sir, is this your luggage? And I went, yeah. And then he goes like, sir, you're not supposed to leave luggage unattended. And he's about to give me like the entire rule book, and I just go, and I just explain to him like, oh
Portuguese.
yeah, sorry, I was just like. I didn't even give him that because I didn't think it was that
Oh,
big
you
of a
really
deal.
should have. That would have saved
You really
a
should
lot
have pulled
of
that
trouble.
out. Sorry, I'm Portuguese. Don't know what's happening. Never seen Flying Machine.
Oh, my accent! They definitely thought I was American.
Yeah,
No, you should have just started Portuguesing at them.
Well,
being
yeah, no,
confused.
I definitely should have. But yeah, I just tell him like, oh yeah, sorry. I just got up to check my flight. I'm back here though. And then he just raises his index finger at me and goes, sir, do not interrupt me. I go, oh my god.
Oh yeah,
okay.
no.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Americans in the airport are completely insane. They turn into a different type of American. Crazy ones. Everything about the
So-
airport in the United States is a complete nightmare.
For our fine employees of the TSA, mall cops are like the Marine Corps to them. They are the biggest fucking cowards on the planet. Like, TSA has the worst power trippers of any public service.
They're also rude
Like,
as fuck. I don't
couldn't-
understand why
yeah.
they gotta be so rude.
Couldn't cut it out as a mall cop, so that sounds a little too scary. Like a teenager might give me a bad side eye, so I'm gonna join the TSA.
Christ.
You know what my favorite part is? Do you want me to take off my shoes? Yeah, take off your shoes. Well, I don't know if it's a take your shoes off day or whatever. I don't.
It's on different.
I
every
don't
airport's different.
live
It's
here.
So annoying.
It's an airport. Why would I know the rules per day of Los Angeles or Denver or whatever? Like,
We have the machines. I mean, you don't need to take your shoes off. Like, all right, great. It's always different.
Dude, the machines freak me the fuck out. We don't have those here, so whenever I see them, I'm like, oh, dude, I feel like fucking Stephanie Juice.
Oh, yeah, when you get scanned by Kojima.
yeah, the Americans want to scan your balls.
Arms up. Woo, woo.
Don't
Yeah, we saw
worry.
'em.
Don't worry, sir. This is completely private. I don't believe
Yeah.
you.
I'm gonna show up as one of the random delivery guys in Death Stranding 2. I'm
Guy
not gonna have any shoes
who
on.
fucking guy who has no oversight on just stealing things out of my bag tells me my naked body scan is private. Oh, okay. Whatever.
I'm gonna show up in Death Stranding 2. My name's gonna be like Big Feet Portuguese Man. Or some other shit.
Big feet. Is that a Kojima name?
Yeah, like, cause you know, you
Big
got, like
feet
Die Hardman.
Portuguese man, right?
Oh shit, no wonder we're having trouble. You guys are doing standard missions on level 1 characters.
Yeah, level
But
1.
we won. We won.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we're all level 1.
I'm not level 1.
3. But you're still level 1 after that, Ed? What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
How'd you do that?
Yeah, actually, seriously.
How'd you, or just like switch classes instantly?
No, yeah, it's because, you know, yeah, when I spawned here, I switched to sniper instantly, so it looked like I was level 16. But yeah, no, I was using
Oh.
it looked like I was actually playing with my level 1 character that whole time.
That's great. Hey.
Yeah.
All right, hey, I'm gonna set my armor up and shit. Then I gotta take a piss, so we'll take a quick break.
But how are you gonna take that piss?
I'm gonna take my pants all the way off because it's my private bathroom in my office.
That's my man. That's my man.
Hell yeah,
Nobody can
this
stop
armor
him.
set looks awesome. Oh, I gotta also do
Mastercraft.
my weapon upgrades. Oh, I guess I don't. What about power sword? Do you need to be upgraded?
I need to grab Walter. I'll be right back.
Who's Walt?
Walt. I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't. We'll find out.
Not gonna have sex with you, Walter. Such a weird Reddit post. All right,
I've
I'll
got
be
a
right-
new pad or something's going on. Yep, I'll get some water.
All right. Everyone in the chat, fucking don't go anywhere.
Let's go.
Hey, we're back alive. Who the fuck is Walter?
Who are you talking about?
Ed, you said I've got to get Walter, and you just vanished.
You literally,
Oh my god.
you literally said that.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. That's what I call water. It's because
Holy
God.
shit.
Holy shit.
it's because a friend of mine always puts on like a really fake French accent, and he says that's how French people say water. They go, "I got to get my Voltaire," and he just talks like that every time he goes to get water. And I just
You
terrible
didn't
at it.
say it in an accent at all. You just went, I'm going to get Walter. Like you're getting
Yeah,
your
no,
cat.
and I've co-opted it, and I just say it deadpan. I'm gonna go
Fuck,
get Walter.
that
I'll
is
be right
stupid
back.
as shit, man.
I know.
This is the Portuguese mindset that leads into places like Brazil, unable to stop taking.
And leads into having a Serbian girlfriend, apparently.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
So as somebody who does, wait, whoa, get out, no,
You're-
get out, whoa, okay. Whoa! Duck, you gotta come with us, bro.
Wait, what just happened? My game completely froze. Did you guys do something?
You crashed.
Did you crash my game?
Yeah, I crashed your game, dude.
You actually did crash dump sending utility. Application has stopped
Oh
working.
my god.
Is that an
What'd you
EXE?
do?
I'm not downloading an EXE.
Alright,
It's like Sonic EXE.
alright. Let's,
What-
And was that you showed me that shit? I think it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the
Oh
guy
my
that was
God.
like, "Oh yeah, I'm not downloading WinRAR. That's an EXE, and EXEs are scary."
Oh, I recently saw that as well. Yeah, no, the new generation is completely fucking cooked.
It is weird. There was like a very golden era for learning how, like, what a computer does.
Yeah, it was the era that I grew up in, and then the era that you grew up in.
Yeah, it's like a narrow window of, I want to say, 7 to 8 years, where you could kind of learn. That might even be a little too generous. But that's like before that, it's either way too fucking awful or it's way too simple.
I think the iPhone is what really cooked everyone.
Oh yeah,
It's so easy to use. Where's the app? Like
Yeah.
even in the example we're talking
Windows
about,
apps. Yeah.
even in the example we're talking about, they're like, it's not even a real program because they searched the App Store for it.
There's like people use the Windows App Store. Oh no!
I don't know a single person who's ever used the Windows App Store. In fact,
I have used that for one thing, and it's to buy a fucking codec.
I am
I
recently.
used it for one thing, and it was to buy Sea of Thieves.
I recently
What the fuck?
reformatted my home PC just to clean it up because I
Yeah,
fucked
as
it
you
up.
do every once in a while.
And I was like, oh man, you know what this means? I'm gonna get my fucking hard drive partition back from fucking Phantasy Star Online 2. Because
It's still in there.
Phantasy Star Online 2, when you had to get it through the Windows Store, if you were sponsored to do so,
Oh, it made a.
it would
oh
make
my
a
God.
partition inside itself that you never had admin access to ever somehow.
What the fuck? How much space was it? Couldn't have been that much, was it?
If you delete everything out of it, not much, but it's fucking annoying to have a fucking folder.
Well, yeah,
on-
a separate Fantasy Star Online special zone.
Very annoying.
Fantasy Star Online is just such a strange series in general.
I don't understand the purpose of it. I don't.
Make a partition about it.
Did you see Pirate Software talking about demoing games at cons and kids not knowing how to use controllers and kept touching the screen? Oh boy.
No shot.
Oh,
You know what that means? They're gonna bring Infinity Blade back.
I'm so pissed
coming
off
back.
they took it away.
It was the one fucking really good mobile game.
It was incredible. But now there's Balatro, so we don't need anything else in society.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about? Flappy Wing is coming back.
Flappy
Flappy
Bird?
Wing. What? Flappy Bird.
Oh, whatever.
Yo,
I don't
Duck, you ever
care.
gonna join this fucking game, or we can just sit here with our dicks in our hands?
I'm watching again. You guys made my game crash. You put the goblin in my computer that made it crash.
Holy shit.
I gotta say, you guys have been incredible guests. Really fantastic.
That's awesome.
You should feel very
That's
proud.
great. I don't know how these normally go.
I don't normally have
saluting-
guests ever.
I'm saluting,
really?
but I'm also
Yeah.
in front of my urinal, so I also have my pants down and my balls are hitting the urinal.
I incredibly rarely have guests because the number one guest that I usually have on my show is my wife.
Oh, I like that.
Well, she's nuts. So she's
Well,
nuts.
she's always your number one guest.
She's
but-
nuts like me, and
Okay.
people think it's really funny how we horribly bicker because we're insane. So like
So they're-
the first like hint into our relationship and just how like not normal it is when like Paige like recorded a video. I think she put it up on Periscope where we were having an argument where we didn't have any food in the house, but it was pretty late. and the only thing that we had was like a sandwich from the grocery store, like, you know, those pre-made ham sandwiches.
Oh yeah, the ones like the refrigerated section.
And she's like, yeah, just go into the fridge and pull out just the ham and give it to me. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. That's insane. That's an insane person request. And she's like, well, I don't want to eat the bread because bread makes you fat, so just give me the ham.
Wait. Did she say? Hang on, it's just so I'm getting.
Why not just give her the sandwich?
She doesn't want to eat the whole. She doesn't want to eat the whole sandwich. She wants you to just give her the ham.
Just the ham. And my argument was like, I'm not going to ruin a sandwich by removing a core piece and just having a sandwich that's a piece of bread and a single slice of Swiss cheese. And like that argument just kept escalating until she was holding the phone in one hand, and we were like physically struggling over the ham in our kitchen. Yeah, you can go look it up. People have re-uploaded it.
I thought the whole thing would be like, okay, if you're doing that, like, I'm not gonna open the fridge and take the ham out. Like, I will bring you the sandwich, and you can do that freak shit on your own.
No, because it was my sandwich. I didn't want to have a fucking half sandwich for freaks.
Oh, right. You're completely valid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then like
just give me the ham.
I think the follow up to that is that like I showed her how I make my bed, and she like started to cry.
What?
And so she was like, she was like, we're showing people this, and then she recorded me making my bed, and everyone said I was insane because I make my bed like a weirdo apparently.
How do you make your bed like a weirdo?
Yeah, how do you make your bed?
So you make your bed perfectly square, and then you flip up the corner like a triangle, and then you slide in like you're a letter in an envelope, and then you pull it up to just above your shoulder but underneath your chin in a perfectly perpendicular line, and then you sleep without moving at all, and then in the morning you flip the corner of the bed to the diagonal so it works as a triangle, like at a 45-degree angle. Then you slide out of the bed so you don't disturb the covers, and then you flip the corner back up so it's all perfect.
This feels like a letter I'd get from Gacy in prison.
To be fair,
like sleeping inside of a coffin.
I see how that works, but it absolutely would not work.
And that way you don't have to make your bed because it's always
that's way too complicated. That's like so many more steps
like,
compared to just doing
so
it.
simple. It's really easy.
I can't sleep without moving.
You just sleep totally still the whole night.
I can't do that.
Vampire.
That reminds you of being in a hospital. I can't do that. It's like I'm in a coffin. I can't do that.
Just completely still all night.
Anyway, yeah, I don't.
Staring.
The point is, I don't usually have guests because Paige is the best guest ever, and I am obviously usually her primary guest on over at Peach Saliva. But you guys are cool, and I wanted to play Space Marine with more people. Like I'm playing Brick. Me and Paige and Bricky are gonna play Space Marine 2 next week.
Oh, nice.
Because usually it's like you talk to people and you're like, hey, are you free for this? And then you mention the thing you want to do, and they're like, not really. Right?
That's fucked up.
But like everybody wants to fucking play Space Marine.
I'm mainly
It's really
here
fun.
because I was like. I was supposed to play it with Mandy yesterday. Like we had not played it yet. We had not played it yet, and then we were about to fucking play it, and then one of our friends Julian joins, and he's like, "Do you want to be in a podcast? We're gonna talk about DLSS." And I went, "When is this?"
Oh, DLSS? Hell yeah, I want to join.
How much could you possibly
so
talk about DLSS?
Like, because one of the other hosts on that podcast is this guy who's like a proper fucking game dev.
But how?
So like they have a lot of.
How much is there? It's like it's an aliasing technique.
No, that's the thing. There isn't much to say. So like I don't know if this helps the fact that like I ended up like completely dogging you, Mandy, but I ended up just like completely derailing the podcast and talking about like my racist grandmother. And every time
I'm glad DLSS led
How
to
racist
that.
are we talking?
What a terrible topic.
Oh man. So
Because my racist grandmother is dead.
So
Ed's is fucking strong.
my racist grandma. I when I was a kid, I always looked forward to
this is the shittiest children's book ever.
I would be like, really excited to watch the Olympic Games, and I always used to watch the Olympic Games at my grandma's place. And I'm watching the. What's the opposite of long jump? The one where you gotta go like high? Is it literally called high jump?
The short jump.
Yeah.
No. The one with like the pole.
The short jump.
Oh, pole vaulting.
Pole
Okay,
vaulting.
The short
Yeah, I was
jump, the
watching
totally
pole
real
vaulting.
sport.
The short jumping.
Oh,
I
you
can't
guys
believe you repeated it.
You guys are joking. You guys are joking and making me a fool. I get it. But yeah, no, and then this black lady pulled up with like a giant stick. And I was like, okay, let's see what she does. And then my grandma just quietly, like, she starts watching it too, and she's like puts her hands on the back of the chair I was watching it on. I was like, oh, cool, my grandma's watching it too. My grandma's awesome. And she goes, Ed, I have a question. I'm like,
Oh.
Do they allow these people at your school?
Oh my god, that was much stronger than I expected. That was much stronger.
It's always way worse than Ed's grandma. It's like, I think I see where the story is going.
And then because I'm 9 years old, and you know that, like,
wait,
when
you're 9 years old in this story?
Yeah, something crazy. And I'm extremely young, and when you're that young, like, racism isn't really like a part of your life. You don't even, like, you actually don't see color.
Wait, hold on. No. Racism isn't part of your
maybe.
life if you're within the in-group in your society.
This is true.
When you're Portuguese, and
Like,
it's like
racism wasn't a part of my life until I was like 20 years old.
This is true. But yeah, so I didn't even clock what she was asking. So my ass replies, "You mean athletes?"
My god.
Because I'm thinking she's asking me, like, do they allow athletes at your school? Like, you know, would that be fair for the other kids?
Can you play this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They can outrun you when you're playing tag and stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah. And then when I say, do you mean athletes? She just goes, never mind.
Oh man. So like my dead ass old racist grandma was like, it was the opposite. She never talked shit about anything. She just talked up what the right thing was. You know, it wasn't, oh, these people. It was, you know, you got to make sure that you make friends with the right type of people. And then she would describe the right type of people. And that the right type of people was maybe the most specific cross-section of people I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, she has like the H.P. Lovecraft racism, where it's like, you're not white unless you're from this very specific zip code in New York.
So it was, I swear to God, it was like, hey, Pat, you know, you're going to college now, and maybe you're going to work with people, but you need to make sure not to work with anyone who isn't white, Presbyterian,
What?
Anglophone, Montrealer.
Montreal too?
Yeah, because you can't trust anybody else. And I was like, Grandma, I'm not that. No, I've never met that ever in my whole life, ever. Aside from them.
The points where it's like, Grandma, we're running out of people. You said like 5 different types of people.
Grandma, the filter's too complicated. There's too many entries.
This like, oh man, and like that's one of those grandmas that like your parents are like, be nice, it's your family. I'm like, I don't like them. They're fucking evil, right? And like the ultimate is that my mom goes to visit her on what is now known to be her deathbed. We didn't know it was her deathbed at the time. She was just in the hospital. She was very ill, right? But it didn't look like she was going to croak, right? And my mom travels all the way from Montreal to fucking Toronto, which is a 7.5-hour drive. So my dad takes her out there. And she walks in the room, and my mom's like 60 years old at this point, and Grandma looks at her and goes, nah. So you put on a little weight since the last time I saw you. Like, as she's walking in the door.
Oh my god.
And Mom's like, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna turn around and leave if you apologize. She goes, all right, I'm sorry. And then they talk for like an hour or something, and she left. And then the next message we got was the doctor calling us going, you gotta get down here, she's about to go. And we're like 7 hours away, we're not reaching shit. So she like, oh well, she died alone on her deathbed. Oh well, whatever.
You got that call and went, damn, that's crazy, and that was the end of it.
Mean to my mom, fucking piece of shit.
Oh.
And then my aunt, oh my god, this is the worst part of the whole story. My aunt was like, oh, you know, we shouldn't bury her until Grandpa goes because they want to be buried, you know, in the same plot. So I'll just put her
in the pantry
bag in the linen closet until Grandpa goes.
Oh wow, it wasn't far off.
So my shitty racist grandma existed in Ziploc form for like 2 years.
Right next to the cocoa mix and the pancakes.
In the linen closet. Like, that's weird, right? That's not normal. Like, I'm not like super emotional about Respect the Dead or whatever, but
that's quite far though. Like a Ziploc bag.
That's
I'm not even
You
like
don't work with people that live in Ziploc bags or Presbyterians. Is
at
what I'm
least
getting out of
the
this
fucking
story.
Tupperware, for the love of God, like seal it.
yeah, no, there was like a potential disaster just brewing. Like, you don't want to
So-
vacuum grandma up off the floor. That's weird.
I do have a grandpa story of one of the few times he visited, because we did not see him much for many reasons, but we went to a Japanese restaurant, and there's some context to this story. And we were, because my dad loves Japan, he has friends in Japan, he like visited.
Oh, cool.
Oh, is he
Like,
a place Japan guy, or does he actually like Japan?
No, like when I was a kid, I lived with a Japanese woman like at our house for a while because they
cool.
took her on as like an exchange student.
Oh, cool.
And her family was super grateful to them. Like there's a photo of my dad like in a kimono with a bunch of them. He's
Oh, that's
basically
cool.
like he's like Ken-sama but real.
That took
Well,
a
I guess
weird
Ken-sama
turn.
was real, but it's fine anyways. So he was like, okay, no, grandpa's in town, let's go to this nice Japanese restaurant I like. I was maybe 6 or 7, and we're at the table, and my grandpa's like, look at the menu. He's like, let's make sure, they're not eating any cats here, right?
Oh my god. How topical.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is, right, there's more to the story, because I knew from my dad a story about my grandpa that he did not want to get brought up. He had gone to a restaurant before, because he was fought in, like, I think it was the Korean War? But he had been in like some war zones, and when he came back to the States, they're like going around, like basically taking road trips to the Midwest. And somehow he went to like a Native American reservation or somewhere where he had eaten dog. But
Oh,
he
that
didn't know-
motherfucker!
But he didn't know. He loves dogs, and he didn't know until like after the fact. So I'm a little 6-year-old, like hearing him like, I hope they don't serve cats here. And I go, yeah, like the time you ate dog, right?
Oh no!
And he goes, oh no, don't bring that up. Like his demeanor changed completely. He looked horrified.
This is awesome.
He goes, oh no, don't bring that up. And I start going, he's like, oh no, stop it. And my dad was fucking loving it.
Wait, like
Yo, why are you-
yeah,
dog?
I said,
Why are-
I started going, he's like,
Why
"Oh,
are
no,
you
don't
like a
it."
psycho in this story, man?
Because my grandpa was incredibly like, he was a fucking asshole. So I
Okay,
didn't
so
see him
wait, you
often.
knew this at the time that your grandpa was an asshole.
Yeah, I was 6, but I knew grandpa was mean.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
I just,
alright, yeah.
but he's like, I hope they don't eat cats. But my little kid brain was like, but you've eaten like a dog before. It's like that time you ate dog. Like I didn't know he was making a crack at the time. I thought it was just like he was legitimately trying not to eat a pet on the menu because my dad said like, oh yeah, this like
Because
your
in your
grandpa's not. I was like,
context, yeah, that's just something that happens
Right.
sometimes.
exactly. Like yeah, like the time you ate dog. Oh no, don't talk about that. No, don't bring it up.
this is fucked
And my
up.
dad's fucking loving it.
is a fucked up
he
story.
thinks it's the funniest thing ever.
You start whimpering like a dog. You hear your grandfather's
Dude, this
stomach
would be
start rumbling
toxic
like
if you did this
crazy.
as an adult.
The thing is, I couldn't tell he was actually bothered by this because I hadn't seen I thought like grandpa was playing because I've never seen him like his
Oh
demeanor
my
change
God.
from like kind of asshole-ish. So I'm like, oh no, don't say that. He was looking like a cartoon character. So he's like, aha, we're playing. I was far too young to understand what the fuck was happening.
Oh, man.
But then the thing is, my dad recounts this story all the time. Because when my grandpa was alive, he loved bringing up that thing. Like, yeah, I went to this Japanese restaurant, he was being such an asshole. And you know what you said? You just got him complete. You didn't even know what was happening.
Oh my god, that fucking gun. Oh, wow. These flaming
That's a big
shitheads.
gun. Jesus Christ. I looked in chat for a second, I just saw he got that dog in him.
Oh!
Oh, come on.
There's a guy on fucking TikTok that's his entire account is just, he got that dog in him, and he's like wearing a Centurion helmet, just talking about random fucking historical figures having that dog in them. It's fucking ridiculous.
No, don't talk about the dog that's in me. No, stop.
Exactly. So I'm just a little kid, like, when I hope they don't have cat on the menu. I wasn't in a world where I could fucking clock that was an Asian joke. I'm just like, oh yeah, my dad told me at that time he ate dog.
This will be topical.
Fucking hell, it was.
Holy shit!
Wow, that's a lot of boys.
Oh man.
God damn it. That is a good amount of boys right there. Oh, he's gonna get reinforcements.
Yeah, I cannot help right now. I'm hugging. I'd be hugging the skull.
And the chaos missions really do have a lot of dudes in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they're like substantially harder than the rest. Like every time
These
I
are like
do,
the amped down missions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can really feel the difference of the lack of shield bros.
Oh, and definitely the snipers as well.
Yeah, I'm not like rolling all over the place like I usually am with chaos. Fucking teleporting in 5 Chris Kyles every 10 seconds.
There we go.
They should have sold like tabletop stuff as a tie-in for this game. Just have like 20 of the little Zangors with their shields.
Well, I am absolutely convinced that GW like coordinated a bunch of these games as releases because like we had
the patches and stuff have been crazy
we had
recently.
a patch, we had this come out, then DLC for Rogue Trader, then a rework for Dark Tide, and then a patch for this, like within a 8-day period.
Also, hang on. Can I dial it back to? You said Zangors?
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
a
real.
Zangor.
Zan. Yeah, those are the goat men.
This is Zangor.
Because their god is called Zinch, but the goats are called Gors, and they follow Zinch.
Are they actually called Zangor? Or
Yeah,
is this
they're
like
called
a
Zangors.
Watto?
T-Z-A-A-N-G-O-R-S.
If they follow Korn, they're Korn Gors. Like, it's all
Yeah,
god
you know what really
gore.
pisses me off? They're not demons. They're mutants.
Yeah,
What are they? Oh. Curious.
Are they? Oh yeah, are
They're
they
the Beastmen
mutants in
equivalent in
40K?
40K.
Yeah. Because Beastmen are also not demons. Not really.
Beastmen from what? Like
Demons come from the warp.
Shut up, dude.
Oh, I wish.
That was a genuine question.
It's crazy how they went from Fred Flintstone to like like Jetsons in 10 years. They progressed crazy fast in Gurren Lagann.
Shut the
Oh
fuck
yeah,
up.
okay, yeah, there.
They did. They went from Flintstones to fucking Jetsons
I
in like
know.
10 years.
I know.
Like, oh my god, they have
that
TV now.
They got that spiral energy, bro.
You got that dog in them.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, that's another one where like, you know, fucking. Even though it's like ages ago when you were talking about like hating dubs, the Gurren Lagann dub is really fucking good.
I don't care for it.
I heavily fuck with
Shut
Yuri
down
Lowenthal.
instantly.
I don't hate it. I just don't care for it. I had already watched the whole goddamn series by the time the dub came out.
Yeah,
So,
I think personally, my pick for like best English dub of all time is Bakano. I think that shit goes crazy.
Bakano's great.
I would probably go for Monster.
Oh, that's a really good pick.
I've
Did you ever
watched-
finish Monster?
No, I've tried 4 times.
Really?
There are a lot of episodes.
Is that
to be
because you're
fair.
stupid or like?
Yeah, it's because I'm watching the show that makes me stupid. But yeah, I've tried like 4 times, and every time I get to the fucking episode where he's like hanging out with the girl and the old guy, and we're gonna teach you how to shoot a gun. Also, there's a waterfall, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Why is nothing happening?
Oh my god,
that's really early on.
That's the best storyline in the entire fucking show.
And then people tell me that. And then people tell me that.
It's really
I'm
early
like,
on.
The shit that goes on in fucking Hamburger is like literally the best stuff in the
It's
entire
insane.
show.
Oh god.
I'm trying to even think of an equivalent for this. It's like, you know, I'm trying to watch these JoJos, right? And he starts fighting the guy.
JoJos.
He starts fighting this guy underwater, this Dio guy. I'm like, I guess I'll just stop here. I don't really want to
Oh
go to
my
part
God.
2.
Hey, I would not stop you from fucking like stopping at Dark Blue Moon if that's what you're talking about.
Dark
That
Blue
fight
Moon
sucks.
rules, dude.
No, not.
He gets
Not
to use
taking it.
Starfinger because Arky didn't know how to write him out of the fucking scene. It's like, I don't know how to solve this problem, so I'll just give the character a new power
Big finger.
that'll never come up ever
No, it
again.
does. It does. It
When?
does. It does 3 times.
When?
When he's fighting Anubis, and when he's fighting the gorilla.
No.
He star fingers. Yep.
Oh, yeah, of course. Who could forget strength?
Dude, strength.
when-
Strength.
That's a funny monkey.
Strength. The rape gorilla is
you forget it.
absolutely
It's an orangutan.
whatever.
I will defend that. I don't care if it's a rapist. It is an orangutan.
All right, whatever. But yeah, no, that is iconic.
You don't remember him using star finger to shoot the suit button into his skull, and then when he's fighting Anubis, he uses star finger, and then Polnareff goes like, "Oh yes, star finger. I now know
actually,
all of
I
your
don't know
moves."
that at all. It is wild we only get to fight that fucking dragon in the co-op. It is crazy.
You know what is weird? They just said a stand can sometimes be a big boat. I mean, you know what? Never mind.
I was a big fan of the mentality that showed up where, did you know a stand can be not a guy that punches you?
Yeah, it could just be a
It
weird
can
thing.
be a weird thing. Because, you know,
It's a good idea.
I fucking love of the like ones where it's just a weird thing. I think my favorite one might be Survivor. I fucking love Survivor. That fight is so sick, and it's just a gay little disc that's on the floor that makes you go ape shit.
I don't think I didn't. The release schedule for 6 really fucked up my enjoyment of that, and I fell off it.
Yeah, you're not alone in that.
Really strange decision on their part for that.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. And then regardless, like the production, like I was thinking like, okay, Batches is good because they get to have breaks, right? But then like behind the scenes production was like still a nightmare because it's like, yeah, we would like, even though we had the giant breaks, we would still only start working on it like a couple weeks before release. And it's like, then what was the point of the batch release?
Duck,
That
what
shit
are
was
you doing?
infuriating.
Is someone
Fight
screaming?
this dude.
By the way, Mando, I really appreciate you staying way longer than you told me you were going to be able to.
Oh yeah, I'll probably need to go probably after this one or so. But the weather was less insane this morning, which helped because I thought like I had a power like knockout earlier, but it was not nearly as long as I thought it would be.
Oh, so like earlier when we were talking about guests, like one of the things that I actually run into with like asking people to be around is like, yeah, I could do like an hour Thursday 2 weeks from now, and I'm like, oh man, I'm so used to my dirtbag streamer privilege of sit down in front of my computer.
Well, thing is, my schedule's more clear now because I like, oh my god, I had I was out of the country in London, was working on company stuff, was moving. It has been so fucking stacked. Where it's like the past few days, the first time I was able to like do much. Like Ed was finishing a video 2 weeks ago.
Yes,
like
sir.
both of us are kind of in the hell zone recently.
Yeah.
But now that like the direct show is done, I'm more caught up on like publisher stuff. It's like it's been so much nicer.
Now it's time to make
like
that
having a
13
normal human
Sentinels
schedule.
video.
If they put it on PC, it'll be 3 minutes. It'll be the easiest video to
Do
make.
you just refuse to endorse it if it's not on the PC?
I could. It's more like transferring footage over from my PlayStation would be a little tricky.
Oh,
It's
you don't
also
have oh, right, you don't have a capture setup for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more that it would just be a night like, oh, if it comes on PC, like great. I could go, oh, it's right here. It's out now. Like buy it. Just go buy it.
When I was
Where
doing,
it's like, it's a little too late now just to go like 3 after the release with nothing happening. Go, oh, 13 Sentinels. It's so great. Go get it.
after
like, well-
when I was doing the sponsored fucking thing for Unicorn Overload,
Right.
the whole like every video every take of shit that I made, I had to be like, don't say put it on PC. Don't say put it on PC. Like this is an ad. This is an ad. They don't want to hear me bitching at them about their PC release.
They put it on
put it on
fucking,
PC,
they put it
though.
on fucking Switch. They put it on Switch.
Well, yeah, because consoles
like-
aren't as scary.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like how the fights run on Switch.
I can attest to the fact that the fights on Switch run about as well as the PS4 version, I will say.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They still they still dip like crazy in, you know, the crazy.
Well, the
ones, but, like-
final ones are just insane everywhere.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That was one of those where it's like, am I? Oh, I don't want to spoil it.
But to
Fuck.
be fair,
even
okay,
talk about
I
that
have
fight's
two-
like
I have 2 examples of this. That is one of 2 examples where it chugging actually feels amazing, and that's 13 Sentinels and Metal Gear Rising on the PS3. When you're cutting a dude and your PS3 just starts dipping to like the single-digit frame rates, you're like, oh yeah!
Oh, I'm breaking
No,
this
that's
shit like a
insane.
Super
That's
Nintendo
insane.
game.
Yeah,
Like
dude,
that part
it
in Mega
feels
Man X where
great.
you're on the fucking tram and you shoot all the fucking birds and they blow up and you go, oh yeah, slow down.
So for you, when the frame rate drops to single digits, that's like in an anime where you see like the hand-drawn lines. There's no like more
you
ink.
know what I'm a really massive fan of? It's an incredibly specific graphical error, but I love it. And it is in Baldur's Gate 3 when you have too many explosions.
Oh, that slowdown's funny.
You hit it and you get 2 frames of the spark. Then you get a full second of nothing. Then you get a frame of the largest explosion you could imagine. Then it freezes for 5 seconds. And then the whole screen just explodes as all the physics calculations resolve.
No, I love that shit. Like fucking Minecraft TNT when you get bored and you're like, I'm just gonna put a shitload of TNT everywhere. I was thinking of another one, but this one's not really like... This one is very specific type of slowdown. It's not even like a cool slowdown, it's just nostalgic. How much do you guys remember Demon Souls, like in terms of like photographic memory?
Extremely well.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
pretty
well,
well.
there you go. Dude, that bit in 1-1, like Boletaria level 1, where after you rescue like Oscar... no, not Oscar, Ostrava.
Ostrava.
Name? Ostrava, yeah. Yeah.
The
After you
way that
rescue
I
him-
remember it is there's a Dead by Daylight creator that I like called Utstarva, and I go, not Utstarva.
Oh, well, there you
It's
go.
Ostrava.
Yeah. So at that specific bit, it's after you can grab the, I think it's the scimitar. You fight these 2 dudes, and then before you go up the ramparts, you have to roll through some crates.
And it just
That
goes,
bit slows down to like 1 FPS. I'm like, I'm back, baby.
like,
This
why
game's
did
the
you
goat.
include this fucking...
Yeah, it slows
It
down
runs
every time.
so bad.
And dude, I get genuinely surprised when I play the remake and I roll through those barrels and nothing happens. So I'm just like, boo! It's not authentic to the original. Where's my slowdown when I roll through the boxes?
That might be one of
I mean,
the only...
even Dark Souls had a bit of that too.
That might be one of the only of Sony's remasters that I'm like, yes, this was actually good that you made this.
Oh, you didn't like the Shadow of the Colossus one?
You know, okay, I forgot about that one. But I'm talking
That was
about
pretty
the
good.
recent...
I do miss the fog though.
I'm talking about
Like,
the recent trend of like, do you want us to remaster a game that came out last year, 4 years ago?
That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel. Oh, it's over here. I'm about to pop the dragon.
I do wish Shadow of the Colossus was a little more foggy in that remaster though.
I
Like, I get
it's-
why they increased the draw distance, like in some areas, but
I
it
think
does
it's-
lose a bit of that mystique.
I think it's wild they had to fucking do that twice because the PS3 version sucks so fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, the PS3 one drove me crazy. I was like, I swear to God, I'm not this bad at this game.
Terrible.
You know, like, yeah, I didn't
Terrible.
understand what was happening, and then I read into it, and it was like, oh yeah, they completely fucked up the physics system.
They
for the,
they
PS3
ruined that
version.
game. That PS3 version is terrible.
Like the 15th guy, the guy with the knife, that's like borderline unbeatable. I could not fucking beat that
I
guy.
managed it, but I was like, how are these time trials supposed to be possible?
There
Like,
we go.
like
Light him up.
The co-op only dragon.
it's so weird. He's a co-op dragon only.
Yeah. Trying to think of like, surely there's another one that's good, right? The Last of Us Part 1, that one I'm like partial on because it's like, oh, this is a version of The Last of Us 1 that actually has good AI.
Yeah, it's
I'm alright
also
with
the one that doesn't have the multiplayer, which is incredible.
Oh, okay, never mind. You're right. Never mind. Dude,
Hey,
It's
we're
also so like,
re-releasing
why
it.
should it exist?
The only version of Last of Us that's like worth playing as a re-release is the PS4 version because it kept the multiplayer.
yeah, no, I forgot that the fucking remake doesn't have factions. That's so, sad,
they
dude.
you know why it doesn't have factions? Because
No.
it was so that it wouldn't fight Last of Us 2 for its faction mode. but then they canceled that.
Oh my god!
So then
God!
they canceled
That's
Last of Us
crazy.
1's multiplayer support so that you could be forced to play 2, and then canceled 2, so now you have nothing. Isn't that awesome?
Cool.
I thought you were gonna make a bit and you're gonna go like, oh, because it would make the game too good, but no, it's actually true and worse and real, which is like cool, man.
So I feel bad because like they were like, there's like an even less exciting remaster coming during that state of play, and like, oh, it was Lunar, and people were like, oh, who gives a shit? Like, actually, Lunar rules. Like,
I had not even heard of it until that state of play.
Sega CD game, man. Don't you know about the Sega CD?
I'm gonna say a couple words, and those words are gonna be, what is that?
Sega CD was
Oh my
like a
God.
shitty platform edition for like the fucking Genesis. It sucked.
Okay, fair enough.
They should just bring back Days Gone.
I'm not used to being the young one. This is crazy. You're saying the names of platforms I've never heard of.
I was alive
Oh.
when video games started, brother.
Yeah.
I had my dad for that. My dad was like, you're gonna play every single Gran Turismo, you're gonna love it. I'm so European.
What? Dude, they're all the same game.
No, they're not. If my dad were here, he would be so fucking pissed.
I'm driving a car. It's
You are.
driving the car. That's the game.
Dude, you don't understand how fucked the market for video games in Europe is. It's all like, oh yeah, you guys all picking up the new Football Manager, yeah? Like, no, I'm not.
I remember vividly that IGN posted a Football Manager
I'm
review.
dead.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Oh.
That was reviewed by an American, and it gave it like a 2 out of 10 because they're like, you don't. Even get,
I remember
you,
that.
You
right.
don't even get
People
to play
lost
soccer.
their
Never
shit.
seen this.
And,
Well, these manager games, they're like menus. But I
And-
remember that.
and like Europeans like freaked out and threw their fucking baguettes and bangers and mash into the ocean or whatever the fuck they do, and were very upset. And then they had a British person review it, and he gave it like a 10 because apparently managing the footy is fun.
Dude, it reminds you of like, I don't know if you guys know a show called In Betweeners.
I do not.
I know it. It ended up having like a like an American version, like In Betweeners USA. Mandy, do you know it or no?
I've heard the show, but I haven't seen it, no.
Okay.
I think
it's
show me
like
some
this-
clips from it.
Yeah. It's like an extremely raunchy sitcom following like 4 teenagers where they're not losers and they're not jocks. They're the in-betweeners.
Oh my
And
god.
there's this one like
You
there's
are
this one like
describing an American TV version of the fucking Get Backers to me.
I don't know what
The
that
Get
is.
Backers.
Good. Be happy that you don't know.
Okay.
Be happy.
And they have this fucking amazing bit where this guy Jay is walking through like the game store and he's just pointing at different games and going, completed it, completed it, completed it. And then he points at Football Manager and he goes, completed it. And then Neil goes, what do you mean you completed it? That's Football Manager. You can't complete it. And he goes, oh yeah, no, but like I was so good at it that like, you know, Man United called me up to be like their backup coach. So like, yeah, I completed it. And he goes, dope, man. That's sick. You know, those things are fucking massive here. Like, dude, going to Gamescom and like, you know, you're seeing all the giant booths and all that shit. Gamescom being in Germany. One of the giant statues, like next to Titus and the guy from Diablo and whatever, next to all of those, it's just a giant fucking tractor. Because they
Oh,
were
yeah.
selling, like, they were promoting Tractor Simulator, and there was so many little German boys queuing up to play it. There was more German boys queuing up to play that than fucking, like,
Careful.
what was it? Crimson Desert?
Yeah, Crimson
Or whatever.
Oh, I
Desert.
think Black Desert Online.
No, the new
Crimson
one.
Desert is the non-MMO Korean RPG
Oh, okay.
made by the people who made Black Desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. I mean, that's how like Focus, you know, the company that publishes this game, their whole MO. I've talked to someone from there before a few years ago, and their whole thing was, oh yeah, I know, we'll experiment and risk like publishing stuff because the farming simulator will make it back, basically.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah,
Like all their
Probably a
simulation
little bit
games
better
make
than
tons.
Ubisoft going, hey, let's spend $400 billion on every single game and then release them in a shitty state.
Right.
I think Ubisoft released like fucking like 8 misses in a row or some nonsense.
They did have Lost Crown, which I love. I do love that game.
Okay, but I mean sales, because Lost Crown's awesome.
Oh,
But
right,
it
right.
sold really
Sales
bad,
price.
actually.
Yeah.
And that game is so good, and Prince of Persia is such a beloved franchise that I can only imagine the reason it didn't sell well is because people went, Ubisoft.
Oh, but also because a lot of people wanted more Sands of Time, and this was more classic Prince of Persia.
Well, it's not classic Prince of Persia, really. But
Yeah, it's like a Metroidvania version of
Yeah,
classic
it's
Prince
better.
of Persia.
it's much
Yeah,
better.
it's really fucking good.
Yeah, so here's where I'm at. They sent me a free code for that, and I was playing it, and I got so sick of booting it through the Uplay thing that I just stopped.
I don't blame you. I also
like I loved it, and it was free, and I couldn't even
Mm-hmm.
keep playing it because their launcher was so awful.
I do love that they recently announced that they're giving up and they're just gonna have like day one releases on
Lit.
Steam now.
Awesome.
I'm glad they
God.
did. I
Way
had
to
a meeting
wait
with you.
till it's way too late.
I was talking with Ubisoft people a while back, and one of the things I was asked is like, hey, like, you probably shouldn't use this like Uplay or whatever it is now, like Ubisoft Connect. Maybe, and whoever I was talking to is like, well, you know, it's kind of out of our hands. And when I saw the news that shit was gone, I was so happy. It's like most of the games Ubisoft puts out, like I'm not usually buying anyways, but it's just such a useless, horrible fucking thing on it. Like when we're playing Anno 2070, the ecological one, years later, and they had like that patch that was supposed to unlock all the online stuff. But like because I had an old install on it, like Uplay was still fucking haunting me even after it was like disconnected for that.
So I
Could not launch the thing.
I used to be a massive Ubisoft mark. I was so into the Assassin's Creed franchise, and then they got shittier and shittier and shittier every single year. And they would then put the most aggressive anti-piracy fuck up your computer shit ever on your
It's
PC.
fucking Sekiron, baby.
And then they would the game would run like shit, and then it would kick you off, and they replaced that with the shittiest launcher. And
Was it the one where it wasn't Uplay? It was where you had like you've unlocked a wallpaper in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I
you've
forget
unlocked
what
like 5 extra daggers. Yeah, whatever that
and it's
thing
like
was.
you have done a lot to push me away from this game franchise that I really liked. It's like, how about put out one every 2 years? Huh? Oh, as usual, by the time they started to do that, I had already
Too late, yeah.
completely given up.
I was like semi-excited for Mirage, but then that game kind of just came out, and I kept asking people like, "Is it good?" And they went, "I don't know." I didn't bother.
Well, it's also like they could have made different games, like make a different historical RPG or something, but they want to go, you know, brand recognition, put Assassin's Creed on it, tied into all the others.
Or make
Like they're just such they're such messes.
I think
There's a Rayman show.
I remember
Well,
people
Rayman's
were,
in it.
were talking about like when Watch Dogs 1 came out, people were like, Ubisoft has to stop making every single game they release climb the tower, populate the minimap, open world games. And it is becoming so that if I play Far Cry, I don't care about Assassin's Creed. If I played Assassin's Creed, I don't care about Watch Dogs, etc. Because they're coming out like so fast and so close together, and they're all pretty much the same game. And that was Watch Dogs 1. They put out like 25 more of those games after that. Like just salt the earth until everyone hates it.
Did you see their like recent statement that they said we are committed to putting out games with no artistic meaning that say nothing?
I didn't see.
Is that real?
I didn't see that.
I'm guessing that's not the direct quote. I'm guessing
but
that's
it's pretty close, man. I'm
Did
gonna
I say
pull it up.
avoiding politics or whatever?
Yeah, see that.
Yeah. We are committed to making shit for no one. Okay.
Yeah,
so-
that's been the problem.
We
It's like
are
the games
we are like, you know what really sold me?
I got the quote here. One second. I got the quote
get
here.
the quote. Get the quote.
I want to reaffirm that we are an entertainment first company, creating games for the broadest possible audience, and our goal is not to push any specific agenda. We remain committed to creating games that everyone can enjoy.
What the fuck?
Translating
That's
to, we
meaningless,
remain
yeah.
committed to making games that are for fucking no one and say nothing.
So like, let's even move past the part where their primary money series is about assassinating historical figures to enact dramatic social change.
The Pope is a fucking boss
like
fight.
let's move past that.
The one that opens with a disclaimer saying it's made by a bunch of people with different religious
move
creeds.
to the point where every game has this is a game made by a group of people with many beliefs and religions, but also a bunch of the C-suite come down and sexually harass and molest the employees guilt-free. But don't worry about that. We investigated ourselves and found nothing.
A-okay.
And we found no evidence.
Every
The
person
Ubisoft
I've ever
police
talked to
found no
at
evidence.
Ubisoft is like, oh yeah, no, there's a bunch of people in this company that are just straight up rapists, and the bosses cover for them. Allegedly.
Dude.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
I have
also
100%
like high-res.
allegedly also heard this.
Like, hey, you know what? That's really hard to hire people.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
aren't you that
how do you keep 'em
company
there?
filled with rapists? No.
We are dedicated to hiring rapists with no agenda.
Oh. Don't worry, our serial molesters are not woke. Yeah, I bet. I fucking bet, dude.
This battle barge fucking sucks.
Get me out of here.
I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there's a guy who does a bunch of like videos where it's just a bunch of New Vegas characters standing around as he tells story. Mike Burnfire, as he's telling stories from his time in like the Marine Corps. And I'm just like looking at the screen as like the three of our characters are just standing in front of each other, apparently shooting the shit, that we've like accidentally recreated that exact format.
Some RVB shit.
Yeah.
Not very much.
Just gotta make the heads nod when you talk a little bit.
All right.
yeah, I got you.
All right, so I'm if you got a jet, Mando, I guess this is a good time to let it go. I'm gonna go see my wife and baby, but first I gotta thank you people over here. So I want to thank you, Ed. I want to thank you, Mando. Thank you for coming for the show. Very appreciated.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Do you guys want to plug your shit?
Yeah, my YouTube channel is youtube.com/Nintendrew. That's all I have.
Fucker! That's the bit I was gonna do. You are a fucker.
You guys are such ass. Like, oh.
All right, whatever.
All right, what's your bit, shithead?
There's no bit. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Hey, my name's Ed. I run the YouTube channel, youtube.com/KrobyCat. You can find. I don't really use Twitter, but yeah.
That's great. That's great. All right. I will probably invite you guys back in the future. You guys are awesome.
That'll be fun.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all have
This
a good
was
night.
awesome.
And keep in touch. Bye-bye now.
Yeah.
You too. Bye bye.
Goodbye, Pat.
Well, that was nice. What a bunch of stupid shitheads. What a bunch of stupid assholes. Oh, that's great. Oh. All right, I gotta quit out of the game. Pat did the impossible, made friends with his doll. Dude, shut up. That's not nice. Oh, it's hot in here. New NVIDIA driver. Ooh, I can't wait to have no change